amongst us Gregs. Let's lift our heads, join hands, and focus on what really matters. What we've loved, what we've lost. And before we lose anyone else. Dude, what the fuck is going on? Is this person referencing what people were talking about in my Twitter, man? No explanation, ceremony, or mention. It just vanished. A ceremony for a shelf? There's no ceremony is necessary, all right? The shelf is happily over there. It's by the window now, all right? It's getting some nice sunlight. I put some guitar stuff on it, so whenever I'm playing my guitar, I'm over there interacting with the shelf, okay? The shelf is fine. Also, it's a shelf.
Here's my shelf. This is a little storage thing from IKEA.
Why is it making me kind of emotional, dude? It's just a shelf. I'm getting teary-eyed over here, dude. Make this look like Danny's search history, no wrong answers. Danny Gonzalez first name? How to slap someone with legal. Side effects of living like the Liver King. Can you eat raw liver? Okay, that's kind of shit I was Googling, actually, so that's pretty good. How to get critical thinking in my subreddit. How to get LaCroix to sponsor me. Pretty good. Except now, honestly, I don't even want him to sponsor me anymore. You know what? I'm happy to just drink whatever freaking sparkling water I want. Honestly, I've never felt so free than I do now that I can drink any brand of sparkling water. I can switch it up anytime I want. So this is honestly for the best, all right? I can't be tied down to LaCroix. Unless they wanted to fork over just a little bit of cash. But, you know, it's fine. How many nipples do rats have? I specifically do remember looking that up when I was filming the rat tattooing video. I was like, I know they have many nipples, but I need to know for sure how many they have. All right, I gotta find wherever this political discourse is. Maybe I gotta go to top within the past week then. That's when I've been getting these DMs. Me returning to the subreddit after 2 days away and everything is fucking crazy. Where's the crazy shit? Oh, we got a dad in here though. My dad bought these cord concealers just for Danny. That's, okay. Honestly, personally, I would prefer the cables to go in the wall, but that's definitely better than whatever this dad had going on. These cables are everywhere. So I'll give you like a 7 out of 10 on the cable management. Pretty good dad though. I'll give him an 8 out of 10. Also, you can get cable runners that are like the same color as the wall so that they blend in a little bit better. So if you don't want to go into the wall, I would at least recommend that. Maybe just paint it or something. Go landlord style and just freaking put a slab of paint over that. I don't know what the Gregolution is, and at this point, I'm afraid to ask. Okay, so is this what people were talking about? A Gregolution? Greglotion? Is it really Greglotion? That just makes it sound like you're saying like Greg Lotion wrong. Danny has become a dictator, so we started Gregulation. Okay, there's 3 different spellings of Gregolution in here. There's Greglotion, Gregulation, as in congratulations, and Viva la Gregolution, which is what I feel like it should be. So people are rebelling against me. You know, maybe if they had me on their side, they'd be able to fucking spell. That's all I can say. So we started the Gregulation to fight against his Iron Fist rule. We want back upvotes, awards, LaCroix, freedom for the Nutcracker guy, etc. We still want him to be king. We want more equality between us, Danny. Dude, what is going on? What is this? Come on, guys. What? Let's sort by new here so that we can see what people are posting about. Okay, literally like every post on the subreddit is about this now. Little Nutcracker guy doesn't deserve this. He is a beacon of joy, a presence in our life. He does not deserve to be used as this war's pawn. You guys are hurting him. People are creating political spectrums for you to be on? What the fuck, dude? What is the Gregolution? Okay, this one's spelled differently also. Gregolution. So people are making this like fake rebellion because I said that I want all of the awards on my subreddit. That's what this is all about. And they think the Nutcracker's being treated unfairly. Dude, this guy wants to be here, all right? I try to get him to leave. He's the hardest working motherfucker I know, all right? He clocks in early, he stands there all day, and he doesn't leave. He's the last one to leave, all right? I try to get him to leave. He likes it, and he's paid very handsomely. Nutcracker, blink twice if you're being held captive. Blink twice if you're a Greglotionist. He's fine. In terms of the awards, I understand that, you know what, there is some good content in the subreddit and people should be rewarded for those things. I don't even know how to respond to this. This is so strange. Take the awards. I don't care. I don't need them. I don't need them. Take the awards if you want to. Can we just get the subreddit back to normal, please? I'm a little worried about you guys. Danny, encourage people to think more critically. They do it and gave me fun puzzles. They used too much of their critical thinking skills and started a Gregulution, and then I'm like, oh shit, I guess I really created a monster, didn't I? You guys are too smart now. There's like a whole culture in here that I don't even understand. How am I like out of the loop in my own subreddit, dude? Here's what we're gonna do, okay? I'm making a post on here. It's gonna be called the Gregulation is over. Please stop this nonsense. You can have the awards. I will keep the Nutcracker. He is fine. I promise. this.
Post.
All right, well, I guess that fixes that. The rebellion is over. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.
What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great 2019. Welcome back to another episode of... What the fuck? Where did all these nutcrackers come from? What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great 2019. I know I am. How about you, Drew?
No.
Okay.
So I think it's safe to say that everyone knows by now we are both celibate.
Yes, both big virgins.
Big virgins, very celibate, despite both being married.
Yeah, despite both having wives, we're virgins for lives.
Virgins for lives, despite the wives.
Despite the fact that everybody on the internet knowing that we're both virgins, that doesn't stop people from imagining a world in which we're not.
We're not virgins.
I've been sent this fanfic a few times, and I think Drew has as well.
Yeah, a couple times.
It's called House of Gold, and it appears to be a fan fiction about Drew and I.
Which is crazy. I would never do the things that are written in this.
No, absolutely not. Drew disgusts me. He's an awful looking guy, and he's even worse on the inside.
I look awful on the inside.
Yeah, he's
Very
all
gross.
bloody and
There's
slimy.
like muscle mass. It's very gross to look at.
Is there though?
What'd you say?
Okay, so there's this fan fiction called House of Gold. It actually has 2.5 thousand reads, which is pretty surprising. A fan fiction about us has a couple thousand views.
Apparently this is about Danny moving in with his best friend and secret crush, Drew Gooden, that's me, after his GF died in Afghanistan, going to war, and then one night Drew gets drunk, and then... find out.
Ooh.
Also, when it says after his GF died, I'm not sure if that means mine or yours. Also,
Oh.
we're both married.
And there are 9 parts to this. I'm curious to see how much of this is taken from reality, like, because right off the bat, it's wrong that we have girlfriends. And
they
even more wrong that one of our significant others was in war in Afghanistan. Danny looked at the apartment where his best friend and crush of 3 years waited. He saw him in the window and waved at him as his heart started beating so fast.
No, too fast.
What?
Beating too fast.
Oh, why did I read that as so fast?
Because they spelled it wrong. Also, I like beating too fast. Like, that sounds like a medical emergency.
Oh, it's true. Hey. Oh. Fuck. This story just ends right there.
Yeah.
He collapses to the ground
Yeah.
and dies. Hey, silly, get in!
He said, and Hen gulped and pulled his luggage into the house.
Is Hen another character?
Yeah, there's like a hen in the corner, just one quick shot.
So Hen gulped and pulled your luggage into my house. Oh, Hen is like the butler of the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
so-
this is based on reality.
Oh, I forgot you have a hen butler.
Yeah. Drew hugged him. Should we reenact this as we go?
Yeah, if there's anything. Yeah, so Drew hugged him.
While you just like stand there trying to figure out why your heart's beating so fast. I've been so lonely since Amanda went missing in Afghanistan.
She went missing? I thought she died.
I guess she went missing and we assumed she died. What did she go rogue? I just like to imagine that Amanda, who would never go to war in the first place, but then while there she like has her own side mission she feels she needs to accomplish while she's there.
That's so brace of her. She loved you.
Drew stared at him for a minute. All right.
No, I'm still having a heart attack.
It hasn't been a minute yet.
Let's get you settled in. And then he helped him into his room. It's a 1-bedroom place, so you'll have to share a room with me. He smiled at him.
It'll be like a sleepover.
Totally.
Then there was a knock at the door, and Danny followed Drew to the door, where they found a girl with long brown hair and big purple eyes waving. Her eyes were waving?
They're purple.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Hi? Said Drew.
Hi, she said, flipping her hair back, revealing her badass studded belt. Wait.
Her hair was in the way of her belt.
I'm picturing when she flips it back like this. If it's covering your
It's
belt,
so
she...
long. Her badass studded belt around her black jeans and black top that had sleeves to her middle arm.
Wait, what?
To her middle arm, her third of 3 arms. So basically, purple eyes everything else is black. She's kind of goth.
I'm your neighbor Jackie, she said happily.
I feel, okay, there's no consistency with her character already. Like, she's dressed to the brim of being very goth, and she's just like, I'm your neighbor!
Wait, and I already live here. It's not saying I'm moving. You're coming to live with me. And she's coming to introduce herself.
And then we both shake her hand, I'm assuming at the same time.
So she's standing there like this.
And then the interaction ends. If you need anything, come on over, she said, and then left. She was nice.
Wait, so this interaction is,
Hi, I'm your neighbor Jackie. If you need anything, let me know.
she was nice.
And pretty cute.
And Danny felt a pain in his heart.
As his heart attack continues. Was Drew totally straight? He always wondered if he was bi because of how he flirted with him sometimes on Skype. We've interacted, we've hung out, but we never flirt in real life in this universe. There's never like sexual tension when we hug or whatever. It's only through Skype.
He didn't know if he would tell him he's gay and is in love with him. Then Drew gave him a sweet smile and he felt warm again. So this is the second part now. We're on to the second part. This part's called Heavy.
All right, Drew made a drink for him, and Danny sat at the couch. Not on it, at the couch.
Like, I'm sitting cross-legged on the floor in front of the couch.
Like, take that, couch. They turned on a movie and watched some funny TV shows. We turned on a movie, ignore it, then watched some funny TV shows, and drank all nights until it was 7 a.m. in the morning. Drew pointed at the rising sun. Hey, Dan, look! Dan stumbled over and then tripped and fell right into my arm. Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
Suddenly they were starting in each other's eyes. Their faces started itching closer and closer when suddenly there was a knock at the door.
Oh!
Drew blushed and let go of the embrace and went to the door. Hello?
He asked as he opened the door. Then there were two guys in black ski masks and they grabbed Drew and threw him down the apartment stairs and they ran off. They kidnapped him!
Fuck!
Danny tried to run after the van but couldn't run as fast as the car. Obviously.
Because it's a car.
Yeah. Although that would be a cool, different part of this story if I was like an Olympic sprinter. And I caught up to the car, just grabbed onto the back bumper and stopped it. He called the cops and cried in the apartment. Then suddenly he got a message on YouTube that said, if you want to see him alive again, make a video about 10 reasons why the Paul brothers are awesome and you're wrong. He gasped.
Wait, prediction. Is this person more of a fan of the Paul brothers and this is a fan fiction wherein we just admit that the Paul brothers are better than us?
This isn't a fan fiction where we fall in love. It's a fan fiction where like you get kidnapped and murdered and I have to make a video apologizing
or
to the
you'll
Paul
get murdered too.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the next part. It just skips ahead in time. There was a knock at the door. Danny went over to it and gasped. Logan Paul!
Meanwhile, somewhere in coastal Rica, Drew had a bag on his head and he was punched hard. Let me go! I never got to tell Danny I love him!
Well, in that case...
Then he was shoved into a van and they started driving.
What?
Are they gonna take me back so I can tell you I love you?
They kidnapped you and took you to a different country. Punched you once, and you said, but wait, I want to go back and tell him I love him. Okay, fine. Danny made tea for Logan, and him and Logan looked at him sweetly.
Looked at who sweetly?
Me and Logan both looked at me sweetly.
Okay. I'm so sorry. The Team 10 will help you find him.
I almost kissed him before he...
It's okay. They looked sweet at each other.
You look sweet.
You look sweet. I'm always here for you. Logan leaned in and kissed Danny lightly on the lips. And in a moment of desire and desperate, he pulled Logan close and kissed him harder. They started making out, and Logan got on Danny and started rubbing on him. They made out and wiggled around the couch until Danny broke away.
They made out and wiggled around the couch. I picture those as two separate activities. Like, they made out, and then they got on the couch and just sort of like...
wiggled around.
I can't. Drew.
Oh, but... he was a loser.
That's a question.
But he was a loser? Go Logan, go away.
Go Logan, go away.
Go Logan, go away. And he grunted and left mad. Danny went to his room to cry.
All right, part 4.
The door slowly opened and Drew limped into the apartment and fell on the floor. Danny, he said hoarsely. That's not horse like, ugh. That's horse like horse. So I say it as a horse would say it. Danny!
Drew, you're a horse.
And then you ran to pick him up and help him stand. Drew grabbed him and hugged him tight, and sudden his lips started touching his and they kissed. And they made out right there.
Right there?
Right there!
In the apartment?
Gross! When they stopped, they smiled at each other.
Be my boyfriend?
Yes.
What is that interaction? That's like, none of the dialogue in this is like natural. Be my boyfriend?
Yes.
But I have to tell you, Drew, before you came back, Logan was here. And And we made out.
Logan Pale? He roared.
Roar, you have to roar it.
Logan Pale?
Logan Pale! I'm sorry. Drew started crying and ran down the stairs. Then Jackie looked Drew's way that he was running and then came in. Danny was crying and told her what was going on. So Jackie was just standing outside.
Just waiting. After the last interaction ended, she went outside and waited.
Yeah, she was like, let me know if you need anything.
And she's just outside the door. You should do something romantic to show your story and that he is your one and only.
You're right.
He wiped the tears off. And Jackie grabbed a camera and started recording. Why? Danny looked solely into the camera with love in his eyes.
Hi, Gregs. Today I finally told Drew I love him like I said I would. Did I tell my YouTube audience that I was gonna tell Drew I love him?
I guess so.
Hey, I know there's like 1.8 million of you, but please nobody tell Drew.
Weird flex, but okay.
I'm gonna tell Drew I love him in my next video. Please no one spoil the surprise.
What did you say?
But before that, someone else came over and I kissed them. I love you, Drew, and it will never happen again. You are my light and joy, and I would be proud to be your husband.
Then Jackie whipped a tear from her face and sniffled and turned off the camera. Beep.
This part's called The Story So Far.
Is this just like a recap of everything we read?
Warning, suicide and sex scene.
They gave it away!
What the fuck is gonna happen? Suicide and sex scene? Meanwhile, in Chicago, Drew was at a sushi restaurant.
When someone sat beside him. Drew Gooden? He said. He looked up. Jake Paul? He almost flinched. How do you almost flinch?
You only thought about it.
I thought about flinching.
So there's nothing physical. It's just
exactly. Meanwhile, in my head,
don't flinch, don't flinch. Yeah, I heard you and Danny had a rough thing happen. Then he posted this. And he pulled out his phone and went to a video and opened it to let him watch. Danny was looking at the camera intense and started talking. Today, I finally told Drew it will never happen again. Never kiss him again. I am with someone else. And then there was a sniffled sound. And someone was behind the camera? Danny started to cry silently, but tried to look together. I think someone
edited it. Yeah, out of order.
To make it look like I'm saying something totally natural. Today, I finally told Drew it will never happen again. Never kiss him again. I am with someone else.
And I'm just like, this is so natural. This is how he talks in real life.
He uploaded a 3-second long YouTube video.
As he does.
Let me buy you a drink. And Jake ordered sake. An Asian drink. They started drinking and talking and laughing and having a good time.
Maybe I was wrong about you, Jake.
Jake put his arm around him, confrontingly. Of course, baby.
They both drunkenly left the bar and stumbled to the hotel room Jake was staying in. Jake started kissing him and pushing him to the bed, and they made out there. Then they started doing it. But Drew didn't know about the camera. It was being live. What the fuck, Jake? That's illegal.
Damn. I like how whoever wrote this has such a way with words. Like, they really know how to write romance. They stumbled back to the hotel and started doing it.
I love you, Jake, cried Drew on the stream. Danny and Jackie watched, shocked and dumbfounded as they watched. Jackie looked at Danny, then blacked at the video. First, I look at you, then I look black at the video.
How could he? Danny stroamed around the house.
Jackie tried to call him down.
Danny! Danny!
But Danny opened the window and jumped! Jackie screamed and called 011. Did they write this in like 30 seconds? Just
and submit.
No time to proofread, no time to edit. Wait, do you know what 011 is?
No.
All right, I'm calling 011.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Hello! My friend has just jumped off the balcony! Well, it looks like it's the next part now.
Drew woke up with a hangover and threw up.
Oh.
Then he heard his phone ring, and he picked it up. It was Jackie yelling "I" to the phone. I, and calling him shit for what he did to Danny.
What?
Said Drew. He said he found someone else?
What? No, he didn't. I'm sending you the video he made for you. Then she hung up and he got the notification for it. He opened it and his lover spoke words of love right from the heart. He spun around and glared at Jake.
You liar! He screamed. Then he threw his phone at Jake and ran out. Meanwhile, in the suicide hospital,
Danny was sitting in a chair watching a TV show when a nurse said, "You have a guest." He expected Jackie again with some McDonald's or something, but instead, Drew.
He flinched. Okay, so
At least I flinched this time instead of gasping again.
Or thinking about flinching like I did.
What do you want, traitor? He hissed at him.
Jake lied to me. He made me think you moved on. And I slept with him.
Are we even? Can we be together?
If you can forgive me.
I do. Forgive me?
Yes.
Then they embraced and kissed.
Danny pulled away and knelt down and pulled a box out. Thanks.
I was going to do this somewhere better, but will you marry me?
Drew cried happy tears and nodded.
And then
they made out again. Let's get you out of here, said Drew.
Oh, my bones are still broken.
I'm gonna rescue you from the hospital.
You like grab me and hold my bones like. Danny got out of bed where his fiancée was sleeping, and he went to the bathroom. Then he spotted something in the sink that he guessed Drew forgot. He picked it out of the sink and looked. It had 2 lines and was a pregnancy test. He busted out of the bathroom. Drew, he said, and Drew sleepily got up and then gawked at what was in his hand.
Wait.
Gawked?
What
is this? Are you?
Wait, what the fuck is happening? He looked down ashamed. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow to check. Please, go with me. What is this, like the next day? We had sex for the first time last night. Now I'm pregnant. I woke up in the middle of the night to take a pregnancy test like an hour after we had sex. And it
You already had the pregnancy
I already had the results, and I've already scheduled a doctor's appointment. I'm ashamed, but didn't bother to hide the pregnancy test. I put it in the sink. Not even the garbage can. In the... Oh, no! I'm conking out. They waited in the office of the doctor office.
The doctor's so important that his office has his own office.
Another office. They went in, and the doctor came into the checkup room. They were in. Are you his husband? Said the doctor. Danny nodded. Well, Mr. Gooden, you are pregnant. And Mr. Gonzalez isn't the father.
What? How
Drop
can they tell? Wait, okay, so it's been 2 days. A pregnancy test can't even tell for like 2 weeks, right? And then you can't even do a paternity test until the kid is born. They both drop their jaws.
To be continue. I love that it says to be continue in the middle of the story. Imagine if you were reading a book and every chapter ended to be continued.
Every page ended to be
continue. White Wedding Part 1.
It was a hot July day, and the concert hall was decked in white everywhere. Drew and Danny invited their fans for free to see their wedding.
Normally you charge money to go to a wedding.
$10 a pop, come on.
But since you're our fans, we'll let you come for free.
But so many wanted to come that they had to get a concert hall. There was a preacher and a pretty white arch and music playing and food outside.
In the room with Drew, he was putting on his white suit and brushing his hair. He got a knock at the door and someone popped in. It was Ethan and Hila Klein.
The door didn't open. The popping is like them teleporting into the room.
H3, he said, and they went over to hug him.
I'm so excited for you, said Hula.
Thanks. Ethan, will you walk me down the aisle?
Of course, buddy. And he out his arm.
And then he looked at.
And they walked slowly out.
They stood at the start of the red carpet that went to the arch, and Drew laughed, nervous. And Ethan pat his arm. This fucking story. Did a baby write this story? Not only did they not know like what words are or when to use what words, but I feel like they've never seen humans interact. And they started walking as the wedding song started playing. The fans went crazy and clapped, and they stopped at the preacher and stood by him and waited.
They looked at the entrance and waited for Danny. First, Jackie came out to be the bridesmaid. And Jenna Marbles did too.
Oh, Jenna's here.
Oh, that's so nice of Jenna to come.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Then PewDiePie came out with Danny on his arm. They both smiled and Danny blushed.
Wearing his baby blue tux.
Drew started crying because he loved him so much.
Thank you for explaining.
Yeah, thanks for finally explaining why I would be crying at my own wedding. Danny stood across him, and they looked at each other with misty eyes. The press smiled at them both and started talking.
Drew Gooden, do you take Danny Gonzalez to be your husband, to hold and love forever as long as you both live? Drew nodded.
Yes, I do.
And Danny Gonzalez, do you take Drew Gooden to be your husband, to love and cherish as long as you live?
Why did you get a different question?
Gonna
I have to hold you forever.
And I have to cherish you forever. I do, said Danny.
If anyone thinks these two should not be married, speak now. And the room got quiet and nobody breathed. Then someone stood up from the crowd and jumped on stage. It was Logan!
Logan Paul?
Danny said. Yes! I don't think they should get married. He's carrying my baby! He shouted and the whole room gasped.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Hold on. I thought I was pregnant. I'm pregnant with Jake's baby. Are you also pregnant with Logan's baby? Did I also have sex with Logan?
I guess he must be talking to me, but I don't know why he would know that I'm pregnant. Drew started crying and wished he was somewhere else.
I was somewhere else.
Then Ethan started going into Logan and push him away from the stage.
He takes control of his body and starts pushing himself away.
Logan's like, get out of me! What's going on?
Ethan, I didn't know you could do that. Then suddenly fights start breaking out with all the fans, and Drew and Danny ran away, and the others escorted them. They all got to the limo and drove off fast. To be continued.
Danny, Drew, come out here!
Ethan and Hila and Jenna and Jackie and PewDiePie were outside the cabin they were staying in till everything blew over. Danny looked out the window and gasped.
Of course.
Of course, you're gasping.
I'm useless. That's my response anytime anything surprising happens.
Just crippling shock. Outside was a big Talizzy, a big Tesla? A Tellus? With roses and lots of food on a table, and music started playing. There was balloons, and everyone was dressed up. No way! Who's saying no way? Or is the author saying no way?
The author is so surprised by what she's about to write. Everyone was dressed up and... No way! They went outside! She's like amazed at her own ideas.
Yeah. What is this? They both asked, blushing. They felt bad about what happened, so we made you a nice private wedding with just us, said Jackie with a big smile.
They all hugged, and Ethan said, I can marry you. I do Jewish weddings, but it can still count for you.
Then Danny put out his hand, and Drew took it. Thanks.
Shall we?
Shall we? He nodded and took his hand. Again. Other hand. He led him to the roses, blah, 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 and Ethan stood in between them. So imagine Ethan Klein right there.
Right here.
Now, Drew Gooden, do you take Danny Gonzalez to be your husband? Will you love and cherish him in sickness and health? I do, he said softly.
And Danny Gonzalez, do you take Drew Gooden to be your lovely husband through poor and riches for as long as you both live?
Yes, I do, said Drew back.
Wait, what?
So I said it both times.
Yeah, he said,
I said I do twice.
You said I do for mine. Now, Drew, do you take Danny to be your husband?
I do.
And Danny, do you take Drew?
I do.
First, Drew.
Yes, babe?
I want you to know I want to adopt the baby. Drew had happy tears in his eyes. And Ethan said, I now pronounce you man and husband.
And then they fell into a kiss.
Whoa! Our faces like smack like that, and we're both like leaning against each other, like.
And that's the end.
So I don't know. What did you think of the story?
Bad.
I kind of liked it. I thought it was kind of sweet.
You liked the story about us falling in love, cheating on each other, getting pregnant, and then marrying each other?
In a way, I feel like it kind of just works.
No, I don't think so at all.
Alright, guy, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you check out Drew's channel. It'll be linked in the description.
It better be.
Also, there is a link in the description for a survey that we want you all to fill out. It's titled Danny and Drew 2019 Tour Survey. There's no particular reason that it's called that. It's just sort of a random name, and please don't ask why we need you to fill out the survey.
Yeah, the words don't really mean anything, but if you guys could fill that out for us, but only do it once, and if that's something you wanted to see in a universe where we do hypothetically go on tour or whatever sometime this summer, then maybe fill that out and let us know where you want us to go, and then we'll go there.
We will. We promise. Every single place
we can't promise
that you put in the survey.
That's definitely not true.
We will go. We are actually legally obligated by the terms of the survey.
Please don't say that. Don't do that. People
place.
are going to get their hopes up when they tell us to go to the moon.
All right. What's up, Greg, and welcome back to another episode of trying to find the worst iPhone game in the world. I had a lot of fun making the last video, but more importantly, I realized just how many terrible games there are on the App Store. Apple likes to pretend it's all just these like super polished, high quality games on the App Store, but if you just look slightly below surface level, it's just all garbage. It's all the strangest games you've ever heard of, these like ridiculous knockoffs, and that's where I want to start today. Let's just search a popular franchise and see how many knockoffs come up for it. Let's try Grand Theft
Auto. Okay, first off, we have all of the actual Grand Theft Auto games first on the list, as you would expect. And then we get down to the games that want you to think they're Grand Theft Auto, like Real Gangster Mafia Vice Town, Open World Gangster Game, Gangster Town 2. Geez, there are so many. There's like hundreds of these. A grand, tough guy in Miami? What makes him so grand? The tough guy is grand? I love that he has security written on his back. Security for who? He starts fights with people and then he becomes security for himself. He's like, I gotta protect myself. These psychos are trying to hurt me. Why is he standing like that? That's a tough guy stance if I ever saw one.
Don't mess with me, kid.
Fuck around and you'll find out why. This app includes Crime Simulator, beautiful Miami crime-style landscape. I've always wanted to visit Miami for their beautiful crime-style landscape. Interesting rap hip-hop music. You can tell whoever made this game just has like no real life ties to like any of this culture. They're like, the rap and hip hop music is very interesting. Download a grand tough guy in Miami for free and win the mafia war between gangster bands. Bands? Back the fuck up, Tony. You know these are our streets, all right? And the only way that you're taking over this side of town is if you out-rock us. Okay, grand tough guy in Miami is getting downloaded. Let's try another popular franchise. What if we type in Spider-Man? We got Spider Fighter, Spider Fighter 2, Amazing Rope Police, Open World Rope Hero, Super Rope Hero. So many of them have rope in the name, it's almost like they think people searching for a Spider-Man game might be searching like, who's the guy that shoots rope? Who's the rope hero? Oh, I love that guy that shoots rope. What was he bitten by again? A radioactive cowboy? That's right, Cowboy Man, who shoots lassos out of his wrists. Okay, this is interesting. Gorilla Hero, superhero game. This game seems like it's trying to copy like a million different games at once. First off, it's a gorilla. It's like King Kong, but he's red and blue. To be like, no, he's Spider-Man. He's the rope guy. But also it's Grand Theft Auto, but also the bad guys are zombies. And also the gorilla actually isn't blue and red. He's like a human being with like a chain on. Oh, but sometimes he is blue and red and he is swinging from rope. Hello, are you crazy to play superhero games? This superhero fighting game or crime simulator gorilla rampage game, this sounds like it could be two drastically different games depending on how you play it. Superhero fighting game, you can, take down villains, make the world a better place. Or simulator gorilla rampage game, you can be just a wild gorilla and fucking tear the city apart. All right, I am downloading gorilla superhero game. Okay, this could be kind of a fun change of pace. Not so much a knockoff, but still in the violence realm. Kung Fu Boy against bullying. Kung Fu Boy practiced the Kung Fu and some other martial arts to get ready against bullying. Okay, so it looks like it's a game about a kid who's getting bullied and he learns Kung Fu to combat the bullying. He doesn't say like, maybe I need to turn to like authority figures at my school to help. He says, I need to learn how to kill these bullies. Oh, okay, you get to go to the tournament. What is this needle button? Are we taking steroids? Actually, I don't know what a lot of these buttons are. Maybe this is a pin for like pinning up your costume to make it look better, but then you've got like, oh, the first place button. Stand on first place. Give me the trophy. I win first place. All right, this one looks fun. I will be downloading Kung Fu Boy against bullying. The president. The boss has arrived in office. Okay, this looks fun. It's another kind of like simulator game. You can choose whether you want to be a man president or a lady president. You can make new laws, like everyone should do the chicken dance. And there they are, everybody doing the chicken dance. Did I also make a new law where everybody has to either be a guy with a beard in a green hoodie, a milkman, or a girl with a star on her shirt? Make OnlyFans illegal. Tap to slap? What the fuck? Just another one of those presidential duties, Guy comes into your office, asks you to make something illegal, and you just smack the shit out of him. No, I like that website. Pick a law and they will feel your wrath. These people are gonna feel my wrath, baby. I am downloading the president. Okay, this game has actually been suggested to me a few times. It's called My Horse Print, and I'm very interested to try it out. It looks like some kind of romance game, but the love interest is a horse with a person's face. I guess that's just kind of a theme of this series so far, is that I just have to do a game about horses, and a deeply unsettling one at that. Will you be my owner? There stands a horse with a handsome human face. So it is a horse. It's not like a person who got half transformed into a horse. It's just a horse with a human's face. Is this a dream or a nightmare? Clearly it's a nightmare. It was there, she saw him. that handsome horse. Do you want a carrot? Gameplay includes items appear with time, tap items to get points. Points are determined by energy level. These are not the things I want to know about the game. I don't care if I can tap items to get points. I want to know why there's a game about dating a horse with a human face. Oh good, cleared levels are automatically stored in the album. But what about the horse? Why does this game exist? And who the heck is this little guy? I want to make lots of memories, he says, as he stands there looking completely different than both the other characters in this game. I guess there's only one way to find out, folks. I'm downloading my horse prince. All right, gang, we have a variety of interesting games. Let's head over to the PlayStation. Welcome to the PlayStation. This is where I play my games. It is time to play the games. First game, Grand Tough Guy Miami, baby. Let's see what this game is all about. Okay, what kind of interesting cityscape has this dropped me in? I've got my character here, the security guard, who is standing with the absolute toughest stance I've ever seen. And just when you think you're getting ready to start peacefully exploring the world, asshole. This guy calls you an asshole and squares up for absolutely no reason. I was walking away from him. I don't know what I could have possibly done to make him upset. Maybe he was expecting me to compliment his cool tough guy posture. But regardless of why, I had to figure out how to fight immediately, which was admittedly harder than I thought it was going to be because of the 2 buttons they give you to fight, only one of them works. The kick button just does not work. Doesn't do anything. He won't kick. Kick, motherfucker, kick! Okay, well, I guess I killed him. Is this guy gonna try to fight me now? Yes, he is. Is he gonna try to fight me? Oh, shit. Yeah, the whole beginning of this game for me was a disaster. I immediately got beaten to the brink of death by this guy, who continued to call me an asshole for the entire time he was kicking my butt. And then this guy came out of nowhere to finish the job. After this, you're directed to your very first mission, which is to help your friend hide his drugs. So you navigate through the map of Miami, which I must say, game devs, you really outdid yourself on the accuracy of this one. What is that? Mountain? Is it mountains? Ah, yes, those famous Miami mountains. That's the crime landscape they were talking about. Those mountains are criminals. You captured the crime landscape of Miami perfectly. From the, 2 blocks of suburban neighborhood to the perfectly square right angles of the coast. I mean, I have to say, really made me feel like I was back in Miami, baby. Now I have a little weed button. Bing bong. So, stash place 1. I'm going to the next place. Oh, I just stashed it in the ground? Ah, the life of a drug dealer. Driving around to various parks in their neighborhoods, burying weed with their bare hands. I may sound like I'm being sarcastic, but I genuinely don't know if this is something people do. So look, I don't need to tell you that this is a poorly designed game. I mean, you have eyes. You can see what the NPCs look like. The game mechanics of this game are trash. They make trying to do almost anything impossible. Riding a bike. Oh my god, please. Driving a car. Nothing works right in this game, and it is made so much worse by the ads. This game is full of ads. Sometimes you go into an ad while you're next to a dead body that you've just killed, and during the ad, the dead body comes back to life and starts attacking you. So you come out of an ad and you're already almost dead, and this guy who you thought you killed is the one responsible. Also, sometimes the game just decides to teleport you in the middle of an ad. Where am I? I was not over here before the ad started, was I? Now, all this makes getting around pretty difficult, and truth be told, if I wasn't recording this video, I probably would have stopped playing this game long before I got to this point. But boy, am I glad I didn't, because if I had, I would have never discovered the joy that is the music in this game. That's right. The interesting rap music. Stop your chicken sounds?
Anywhere in Chicken Town.
Anywhere in Chicky Town.
Stuck in fucking Chicken Town.
Stuck in fucking Chicken Town, man. I can relate. These are the sounds of Miami. Every time I go to Miami, I swear to God, all I hear is, "Oi, mate, you better stop making your bloody chicken sounds before you get bloody killed." But by far the most annoying detail of this game is the hospital. If you lose any amount of health in this game, the only way to get it back is by going to the hospital. Even if you get knocked out, you respawn with pretty much the amount of health you had right before you died, which is nothing. So it's really in your best interest to go to the hospital and heal yourself, because if you get knocked out a certain amount of times, you actually die, and then you lose all the progress you've made in the game so far. There's just one problem with all this. The hospital is very hard to find.
Okay, so the blue star that I thought might be the hospital is actually a jet ski, it turns out.
I couldn't find it. For the life of me, I could not find this place, so I spent the entire game doing like every mission with basically 0 health. So anytime anybody so much as punched me one time, I just got knocked out. But you know what? Eventually, I figured out why the hospital is so hard to find.
One cool feature about this game is that some buildings on the map don't appear until you zoom in more.
Actually, that's a little bit inaccurate. It's not some buildings. It is just the hospital. So arguably the most important building in the entire game, to me anyways, because I had 0 health the entire time, does not exist on the map unless you're zoomed in enough. It's hidden. It's like they don't want you to find it. And you know what? I kind of think I know why they don't want you to find it, because you know what happens when you get there and you try to get healed?
Is that a hospital? It is a hospital! Let's freaking go! Let's go in there. How do I get into the hospital? No. Please tell me they did not forget to like add this part of the game in or something. Did they forget to program this part?
What kind of sick freaks designed this game? Who are you? Where do you live? Comment it below. I just want to talk. After all this, I was able to successfully hide all the weeds and get my next mission.
Let's go. Wait, why was I small all of a sudden? Did you see that?
But unfortunately, after I was given the next mission, which was just the same mission, but this time with more weed, I died and lost all my progress in the game.
Oh my god, I died. You are killed. Do I get to go to the hospital now? All right, time for the moment of truth. Did I lose all my progress or just some of my progress? Hey bro, I want to work in your gang. Oh my god! You need to hide drugs and stash. I lost all my progress because I didn't go to the hospital. Because there is no way to get in the hospital.
And after this, I was pretty much fed up with the game.
Man, fuck this game.
So I went to the only place that I knew I could actually count on.
Let's go! Woo! Whoa!
You know what? Maybe this game's not so bad after all. I'll see you guys later.
It's time to learn Kung Fu and end bullying, bitch. Kung Fu boy against bullying. Why does he look so concerned when he's punching the punching bag? He's like, is this how you punch? I don't know. I don't know, help.
And of course, before you get to do anything, it gives you an ad.
Whoa, what is this game, Nerdy Boy? He doesn't look that nerdy to me.
Here is the Kung Fu boy against bullying's origin story. We're just at school, we're chilling, not hurting anybody, and a bully comes up to us and he's pissed that we got a better grade on a test than him, and then he just wrecks us. It's a crazy fight, dude. A dust cloud forms. There's like a cat in there for some reason. And that's pretty much where the game leaves us, with us cleaning up the mess that our bully made. And dear Lord, what a mess it is.
Okay, so it looks like on the left are things I need to do to help this poor kid. So I'm gonna press the locker button. Oh, and I guess fix the locker. The school is gonna make the kid fix the locker? He got beat up.
It's a very gruesome story so far. We're like dressing our wounds, our bloody wounds. And I just want to know who is running this school. It seems very cruel to me that we got beat up and now we're the ones cleaning up. How is that fair? Where are the teachers? Where's the principal? Where's the janitor? I'm a little worried that halfway through the game, we're gonna find out that that was the principal. He's like, that's right, and I'll do it again. Stop being smarter than me. I'm supposed to be the smartest one here. We go to a kung fu place straight away. I guess we decide there are no adults here that are going to help me. I need to take matter into my own hands. I need to learn how to fight. The first thing our sensei tells us to do? Get a new outfit. He says, get out of those ugly ass clothes, dude. No wonder you got beat up. You look like a dweeb. At this point, we need to talk about this kid's voice because I hate it. The first time we hear people talk in this game, it's just like text to speech voice. It sounds like a TikTok or something.
You got more marks in test than me, so what?
But the next time we hear him speak, he has this like high-pitched elf voice.
Like new.
Ugh. I hate it. You know what, actually square up, kid. That's right, I hate you too now. Yeah, I'm the bully now. I'm the Kung Fu man for bullying. My theory is that they must have just downloaded a bunch of random dialogue from some stock library somewhere and just like tried to make it work in different circumstances. Because sometimes he doesn't even have the same voice.
I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
Alright, we've got our outfit customized. Now it's time to train. Training consists of this boy kicking this bag while staring deeply into our eyes. Gotta make the enemy uncomfortable. I like it. Then our sensei takes us to a deserted island where the training continues.
First things first, let's eat some soup.
Much better.
Than just water? Yeah, I guess so, man. Where are my parents? I'm eating soup in the desert with a strange old man. Where are my legal guardians? I need help. I feel like I'm in constant danger in this game. There's a battleship behind me. I'm worried that's going to attack. I don't know if it's just a coincidence or it's the training, but suddenly our little kung fu boy has the voice of a man.
Do it. 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 Do it.
He's finally gone through the final stage of puberty. Kung fu.
Breathe in, breathe out. That was really bothering me.
What was bothering you? What are you talking about? Oh, man, I was really wondering when someone was gonna come along and put a rock on my back while I plank. Thank you so much. God, that was really bothering me. Here's the messed up part. Halfway through training, our bully finds us while we're eating with the sensei, and he takes pictures of us through the window. And then in the next scene, the pictures are all over school, and we've gotten the shit beaten out of us again. This game is ruthless. I mean, really, we're trying to get ourselves out of a bad situation. He can't even cut us some slack for like a day, but our just desserts might actually be right around the corner, because right after this, the game presents us with a pretty interesting development.
Hi George.
My bully.
Get ready for the tournament.
Is he going to a tournament with me? Am I gonna be fighting him in a tournament? This is gonna be sick. That's right, we get to face off in a tournament against the bully that started it all. And to get ready for this tournament, we decorate?
That was really bothering me.
What am I doing right now? Why am I decorating this room? I thought I was just packing my bags for the tournament, but then it was like, and put a couch down, put on a weird hat, and some silly shoes. All right, it's time to show this bully who's boss. It's time to use everything we've learned in a series of complicated kung fu challenges that will test our skills. Unfortunately, the game does not let us participate in this part. We just get to watch a cutscene of the two boys chopping wood with their bare hands and then getting into another fight. Fortunately, we absolutely maul this kid. We destroy him. Let's go! I guess that's what separates us from the bullies. Sure, I will beat the shit out of you so hard that you'll wish you were never born, but only for a trophy. I'll only do it in a controlled environment where people are watching it happen, and then I get a big reward and you don't. And to be fair, when I'm done, I'll clean him up. I'll pick the little leaves off of him. I'll, you know, sedate him with this needle. Sure. I'll also stitch his chest shut. Actually, a little too graphic. I think we might have gone a little bit too hard on the poor lad, but nevertheless, I'm happy we did it. I gave myself a medal and took a picture to commemorate the occasion, and then the game informed me that it was all done.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Game done? Is that what it said? Sorry, did I just beat the game? That was it? And that's how I ended bullying. Now I'm going to become the president. Hello and welcome to the Oval Office. It's time to talk about the president. I immediately started this game by making a grave mistake. I clicked don't allow to send notifications. Maybe I should have clicked allow. They might need me for something in the middle of the day when I'm not paying attention. Like if my world is about to get nuked by aliens or something, I'll probably want to be able to be reached. But a good president never admits they were wrong, so it was time to take the oath of office. Why is the person that's in charge of like the oath of office like a train conductor? So this is mostly just a game where you pick between two options, a good option and an evil option. The only problem is the consequences of picking either option are pretty unclear. In fact, it seems like most of the time it's completely inconsequential.
Repeat after me. I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of president.
That I will steal all public property. Screw it, dude, I'm clicking that.
Haha, nice joke.
This guy's just like, yeah, okay, dude, good one. Can we keep doing the oath now? That was not a joke, okay? You don't think I'll do it? I already am. He looks down and his train conductor uniform is just gone. He's naked.
And I'm starting with these.
So I signed my presidential oath, I do a little dance, and that's it. I'm the president. It should be noted that this little dance is my favorite part of the game. It's actually one of the only good parts of this whole game. He just looks like he's having so much fun. It's funny, it's silly, and the president isn't the only one that gets to do it either. This lady comes into the office to give me a gift, and then she starts doing the dance. When I sign things into law that all my citizens like, they start doing the dance. How sick is that? I never wanted to be president before, but if this is what it's like, sign me up, dude. Call me Joseph Brandon. The craziest part of this game has got to be the public executions. Yeah, no, really. There are public executions in this game.
Execute.
Old President Dan runs a bit of a different kind of society, I guess you could say. Say one bad word about me, and I will strike you with lightning. I will harness the power of the gods, and I will wipe you off the earth, unfortunately. One of the laws you can sign is that, like, everyone should fight, and obviously the citizens, they don't like that. And they start speaking out, and the game gives you the option to execute somebody. Isn't that insane? This game has such like a cute art style. I was not expecting that. I just know that after summoning this lightning and destroying this man, my little guy is at his podium just like... And the game appears to get even darker from there. Pardon death row prisoners?
I robbed a bank to pay for my daughter's hospital bill.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I was looking for something a little more light. I think I'm gonna move on to the next game. Hey guys, it's me, your favorite superhero. Rope Man. Guys, I don't want to spoil the review for Gorilla Superhero, but I really like this game. Whoa, what did I just stumble across here? Oh my god, he is getting into it, dude. Yeah, this guy seems cool as hell. And sure, I had questions. Why does he have human hair? He already has fur on the rest of his body. He's got like bleached blonde hair. But his dancing put me in such a great mood that I was willing to look past all that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the whole review like this. It's really hot in here. The beginning cutscene got me freaking hyped. Our gorilla is sitting on a rooftop with his unexplained panda friend when we leap into action to help defeat a bad guy that the police are fighting. And this is when I learned the true appeal of the game. The combat. Is this punching? I can't tell if I'm hitting them. What did I just press? Everyone turned into skeletons, dude. Whoa, dude. What the hell? Combat, I guess, is a pretty loose term for what's going on in this game. There is a punch button, sure, and it does a little bit of damage. But then you have this whole outer ring of powers and spells that your gorilla is somehow able to harness. And they're so powerful. Basically a one-hit kill for any enemy. It could be a normal guy, it could be a zombie, it could be this like weird purple futuristic BMX rider. Every move just turns them into skeletons. No questions asked. You just push it and it's like, they're dead. They're gone. They've been dead for years. Their bodies decayed. I love how this gorilla runs. Like a little gorilla man. Is this how gorillas really run? That'd be crazy to see a gorilla running around like this in the zoo. I just got somewhere to be. Maybe they do run like that. I don't know. Can we get a video of how gorillas really run on the screen, please? Your gorilla can run, jump, smash, swing from rope, and he can even use said rope to yank people. Whoa. Oh, actually, can I shoot web at people? Gotta yank these fools. Yeah, I am. I'm yanking them. Get yanked. You can yank people. You can yank them to their death, which is quite frankly how I want to go. I don't want to die, but if I have to, make it by a monkey. Make it by a monkey yanking me with a rope. I want to be walking around my city, my beautiful crime landscape city, and I want a giant gorilla to land next to me and shoot a rope at me, and then he just yanks me. And then that's just it. Lights out immediately. The last thing I experience in this world is just like a moment of like zooming toward a monkey. Now you might think that having such earth-shattering powers would be a constant net positive, but to be fair, there actually were a few instances where they got in the way. I wonder if I can steal this cop car. Oops, I wanted to steal a car and I accidentally destroyed the entire thing and everyone in sight. But luckily, you actually don't really need a car in this game because the gorilla is faster than the cars on his own. Kinda crazy that they even added cars into the game at all when they're completely useless. Also, even when you do get in them, the gorilla doesn't even fit. And also, the cars in this game have that shitty game mechanic where instead of like a joystick, there's just a left and right button for steering, as if that's useful at all. I think there's a reason those haven't been implemented in real cars. You're about to hit a deer and you're just like jamming the right button. No! Get out of the way! Now, unfortunately, this game does get old after a few minutes. As far as I can tell, there's no story in this game. You're basically meant to just run around and turn people into skeletons, which is fun at first, sure, but I don't know, can I turn people into other spooky things like goblins and witches? Also, the game kept coming up with this pop-up that said something like, explore the world to win achievements. And then it would send you directly into an ad, which was pretty annoying. Explore the world to win achievements. Yeah, that's what I'm doing that. If you would stop showing me these ads, it's like you're mad at me that the ads are coming up. It's like, don't watch these ads, dude. Explore the world. I'm trying. So outside of upgrading your character to the red and blue gorilla, which I did do. Yes! Yahoo!
Look at the red little butt. There really is no reason to keep playing this game for more than like a half an hour. So, while I will most likely never play this game again, I would like to thank you, Super Gorilla Hero. This one goes out to you, Super Gorilla Hero. Thank you for all the great times, you crazy little ape. Howdy. Yes, my friends, it is finally time to talk about My Horse Prince. Apparently, the second I downloaded this game, it decided it's actually not called My Horse Prince, it's called something else. But fear not, the game is still about a human-faced horse. I know that's why you guys were sticking around. I know what my viewers want. This game kind of flows like one of those episodes or chapters type games. First, I had to name our main character. I thought I was naming the horse, so I accidentally named her Horace. And Horace explains that she recently moved to the countryside to get away from her ugly middle-aged coworkers. I poured so much of myself into my work that my only interaction with men was at the office. An office full of middle-aged salary men nobody would call attractive. The hell? Bunch of old weirdos that literally nobody could love. Okay, so she moved to the countryside to try to find a Prince Charming of sorts. She's on the hunt for some hot guys. And then we meet this guy. This guy owns a ranch where they train racehorses. I don't know why he looks like that, and they never acknowledge it. Dude, you know Horace is pissed right now. She traveled all the way from the city to the countryside to find some hot guys, and then she meets this guy? This, I have to imagine, is the exact type of guy she was trying to get away from. I mean, sure, I don't know for a fact that they look like SpongeBob drew a middle-aged man with that magical pencil and it came to life. But look at this guy. He's not exactly a hot guy. Are you here to see some horses? Oh, yes. Well, there's one over there. Go have a closer look. And there he is. He has a human head? What's that? Missy, don't tell me. You're seeing the horse as a man? You got real long when he said that. You're seeing the horse as a man? So it turns out that Horace is actually the only person that can see a human face on this horse, lending further credibility to my theory that this is not a human with a horse body. It is a horse with a human face, who should not be pursued romantically. That's just Danny's 2 cents. Let me guess. Your year of the horse? Yeah, I am. I've heard that weird girls born in the year of the horse sometimes see horses as attractive men. People with the ability are really something special. I don't know, man. It kind of sounds like he's trying to make it seem like a superpower, and quite frankly, I very much disagree. This is a curse. It's not some ability that you can choose to use that somehow gives you an advantage over other people. You're cursed. Every time she looks at a horse, it's some guy. She looks horses in the eyes, and they're like, hey, sorry, but if you gave me that in a game of like, would you rather, I'm picking the other option every time. Anyways, let's talk to this hot horse some more. People with the ability are really something special. Praise, praise. Wish I could get attracted to one of these things. I'm around them all day. Don't worship me. What's going on? Hey, is this guy bothering you? I'll stomp him into the dirt. He's just a tiny little potato man. Don't worry, I'll use my hooves and I'll kick him into the ground. From the amount of this game that I've played, which admittedly is not as much as I probably should have, I can't really tell if this is supposed to be romantic or not. And honestly, I don't know if Horace knows that either. I think she's working through some very complicated feelings. She keeps saying things like, maybe I could hook up with this guy. Oh wait, oh no, he's a horse. What am I thinking? He's a horse. Oh, I've been duped again. He neighs and whinnies. I wouldn't say those are the reasons you can't date a horse, but you're on the right track. Outside of how insane the premise of this game is and how confused I am every time I talk to this horse, this game is actually pretty boring. It's mostly just like skipping through dialogue boxes and then playing these weird feeding/training games where you're either feeding him carrots or having him run on treadmills that he breaks every time he uses one, both of which drain his energy, and the only way to get his energy back is by talking to him, which could be interesting, but the only thing he ever wants to talk about is horse stuff. You like ranches? What do you think of carrots? I don't care about the carrots. I want to talk about hot guys. Call me crazy, but this game did not exactly draw me in and make me want to play more of it. It's kind of wild that they made a game that has such a weird premise that you can't help but want to click on it, but then they totally fumbled in the execution. How could a game about dating a man horse be so bland? So yeah, that's it for this game, and you know what? That's all the games. That is all the games I was going to talk about today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, welcome to my second channel. If you are subscribed to this channel, welcome back to the second channel, and if you're new here, congrats! You found my second channel. So one of my big goals for this year is to post on this channel more. Oftentimes when I'm making videos for my main channel, I run out of ideas and then it'll be like 2 or 3 weeks until I think of another idea. So I'd like to start posting more regularly on here, so even when I'm not working on a main channel video, I still feel like I'm getting something done. In the in-between times where I don't have ideas for my main channel, I'm kind of just like sitting around hoping that one comes about. So a few days ago, I actually decorated my filming room like I said I've been putting off forever, and I made a whole video about it. It was a lot like the one that I made for the old room that I film in. It was just a video of me picking out decorations, putting them up on the wall. It was really fun, and then I accidentally deleted the footage for the entire video. I messed up big time. And it sucks because that's not really a video I can redo, because I drilled things into my wall, I bought things at the store. I can't just put everything back and pretend like I didn't already make it. It was not a good start to my New Year's resolution of posting on this channel more. So I figured, you know what? It doesn't have to be all that. You know, this channel, I mostly want to just be kind of like unstructured videos I don't really have to plan. You know, just fun little stuff that I can get on here and do when I'm not feeling like posting a big video on my main channel. So I tweeted, all right, since I deleted a whole ass video, I still want to make something for my second channel, so I think I'm just gonna do a nice sweet little Q&A, respond with some cues, or use the hashtag dancers. So this tweet currently has 1,021 replies, and I'm getting more every second. So for this video, I'm going to be responding to all of them, every single one. Just kidding, I'm only gonna respond to the good ones. A lot of them aren't good. A lot of your questions aren't very good, so I'm just gonna respond to the good ones. The ones that I want to answer, the ones that make me look cool. Best memory with your clone, Drew? I don't know what my best memory with Drew is, but I do, one funny story came to mind. One morning when Drew was staying with us while we were rehearsing for the tour, I showered and I went to put on my contacts, and when I went to pick up my contacts case, it was open and my contacts were gone. And so I went downstairs and Drew was down there, and I was like, hey, did you take my contacts? And he was like, oh, those were yours? Apparently, we had the exact same contact case, and so he took my contacts out and put them on and was like, these aren't working because we have different prescriptions, and then he threw them away. He threw away my contacts because he thought they were his. Which, on the surface, might make it sound like we are the same person because we had the same contacts case, but we actually had a different prescription, which is why he threw them away. Wow, we had some really creative questions in here. Why? God? Poo? Why? You guys are really bringing your A game to this. This is awesome. This one says, scroll through your gallery with your eyes closed, stop on a random photo and explain it. Okay. All right, I got my photos up. I'm gonna scroll through with my eyes closed and stop, and we'll see what it is. What is it? It's a video. I actually don't remember taking this, but I'm zooming through a door, and there's just box upon box of White Claw, the hard seltzer drink for adults, for grown-ups. Oh, Laura and I went to a concert with Curtis and Jenna, and I guess I saw this when I was there. I do not remember this at all. Probably a little bit too much White Claw. What's the worst thing about Twitter? Just all of it. Why did you move rooms? The little nutcracker isn't happy now. Oh, I've seen this question a lot, especially in the last video where I asked people what I should put up as decoration. I got a lot of comments that were like, why did he move rooms? Am I missing something? Did he ever explain that? Did he move? What happened? Actually, no, I didn't move. The reason I switched rooms is because I actually just found that room in my house. I didn't know that I had it, but I was cleaning one day and I just found an extra room. And it's a lot bigger and nicer, so I just started filming in there. So, yep, didn't move. I still live in the same house, same exact house. I also found this room. I found a whole bunch of new rooms, actually. So every room that you see in my videos from now on probably won't be rooms that you've seen before, but that's just because I just found them all. They were in the bathroom. I just need to know if you have a dark side. I've been wondering ever since I found out you were a Gemini. Yeah, I have a dark side. I smoke meth. What's your favorite song that you've made? My favorite song that I have made is either I'm Gonna Kill Santa Claus or Help Let Me Go. Maybe Yummy, but I think it's too early to tell. But I think I'm Gonna Kill Santa Claus and Help Let Me Go are like the best sounding. They're the most like catchy and fun to listen to. Because I feel like music that's meant to be funny has to be like catchy or like very fun to listen to. Otherwise it's just like a bunch of jokes strung together to music. And if it's like boring music, then that just makes it even worse. New EP soon? I assume you're referring to an EP like of music and not EP short for episode. If you're referring to an episode, there's a new episode of this video coming very soon. No, I haven't really been working on like a longer project of music. I sort of want to just take it one song at a time for now. I feel like I'm sort of just in a phase right now where I'm trying to figure out like how I want my music to sound. So I'm not really ready to put together like an entire thing. I like releasing just like single songs at a time because I feel like I can put more focus into just that song. Are you planning to tour again in 2020? Maybe. We don't have any concrete plans to. I definitely want to do more live stuff. It's just like, the big thing is that it just takes up so much time. For the tour that we did last year, the We Are Two Different People tour, I was gone for like a month and a half. But there's already that huge chunk of time where I'm not really able to make videos as frequently. Then also for like 3 weeks before that, Drew and I were rehearsing. And then there was like an entire year before that we were flying back and forth and writing it. So I feel like for almost all of last year, I was not really focusing on YouTube as much as I could have been, and I was just focused on the tour. So I want to do more live stuff. I really enjoyed doing the tour. Honestly, it was one of the best experiences of my life, but I want to try to focus on YouTube as much as possible this year, and also just get better at doing live stuff on a smaller scale before I like take it on a huge tour again. I want to try doing more like stand-up stuff, try writing more stuff like what Drew and I did, and just try to get better at it before going on another tour again. Because I feel like I should be improving every time and not just putting on the same show over and over. So that takes time. What are your favorite types of videos to make? That's a good question. I really like making the commentary videos, but I especially like making them when it's more of me trying something that I'm doing commentary on. I first started dabbling in that when I did the Trying Troom Trooms videos, but I've done a couple of other videos like that since. Like one where I tried making my own bedads. I really enjoyed that. So, and that's something that I definitely want to do more of, because I feel like it's a little bit more fun than just me sitting at a desk talking about something. So that's the most fun thing to me, because I feel like it actually has like a story and an arc, and I'm like, can I do this? And then I'm doing it, and then I figure out if I did it. And I have a ton of ideas for videos like that planned, but they all take a lot of time. You got beef with any YouTubers? Yeah. Ryan's Toy Reviews. I'm coming for you, dude. You better watch out. just beefing with a literal child. I heard what you said about me, dude. I'm coming for you. Ryan's Toy Review diss track coming soon, baby. How tall are you compared to Lara? I'm 8'5" and Laura is 2 feet tall. How does it feel knowing that you talk to a camera whilst decorating an entire room, but nobody will ever see what you said or did? Damn. That's a low blow. Honestly, it is upsetting, because I thought that was a good video. I actually thought it was pretty entertaining. I even had Laura come in at the end and give her reaction to the room and say what she thought of it. I also talked a bit to the camera about like what's going on with me and my life, and now all that's gone too. The one thing I am happy about is that I fucked up my wall while I was drilling holes to put the shelf on, and I hid them behind 2 pictures, and so now no one will ever know that happened. No matter how I edited the video, you would definitely be able to tell that I did that, so I'm glad that no one will ever see that. Even though now you all know that I did that, you'll never see it. Not a question, but can you answer these in the update corner? That actually is a question, and the answer is no. Fuck that. I hate that place. Did you ever expect to get where you are now when you first started Vine? Definitely not when I first started Vine, no. Some of you probably know this, but before I did Vine, I had YouTube channels in the past. Like, I've been making YouTube videos since I was in middle school, and then when I went to college, I sort of moved away from all of my friends that I made YouTube videos with. So I started making Vines, because they were like videos I could make by myself. I was like, okay, this fills the void in my heart that having friends filled. But no, I definitely never thought that I would have like millions of followers. And even after Vine ended, I was like, okay, I'm probably done now. And there was like a while where I thought that, and I was like posting on YouTube and nothing was working. And so I like went back to thinking, okay, that's probably done and not gonna happen. I'm still surprised that I have as many followers as I do, and it doesn't seem real. And it's probably not. And it's probably all fake. What is your daily routine? I usually wake up. Which video of yours took the longest / most effort? Probably the one where I made the bedads and I advertised them all over YouTube. That one took a few weeks, I think. But I'm working on one right now that has taken longer than that, so I'm gonna say that one. And actually, I'm not sure if I'm even gonna post it because I haven't edited it yet, and I kinda have a feeling that it's not gonna turn out very good, but we'll see. And if it does turn out good, then I'll post it, and then you'll see it. Do you miss tour? I do. I miss a lot of parts of the tour. I miss hanging out with Drew and Curtis every day. That was one of the most fun parts of tour. It's just that I was like constantly hanging out with my friends. It was also fun making friends with people on the crew. They were all great. I miss performing. I don't miss getting really nervous before every show. and not being able to eat. That being said, the entire time I was on tour, I missed my normal life a lot too. I missed my wife, I missed my dog, I missed my house, I missed sleeping in a normal bed. Someone asked, do you think Justin Bieber's song is about pedophilia? Sorry for kicking the tripod. I could just re-say the question, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna keep the part where I kick the tripod in. No, I don't. So for those of you who have not heard this theory, you're probably very confused. There's this theory that I've seen a few people talking about. I think most of them got it from an article or just heard it from other people, that Justin Bieber's song Yummy and music video have a secret meaning, and it's actually about pedophiles in the music industry. From the article that I read about it, it's mostly just talking about the music video and the promotion. It's not even talking about the song at all. The song is definitely just about his wife and his wife's private parts. The theory is basically like, well, there's pizza in the music video and the lyric video, so that's probably a reference to Pizzagate, which is a pedophile scandal conspiracy type thing. And then Justin Bieber posted pictures of babies on his Instagram with hashtag Yummy, and then there's kids in the music video for Yummy. I think that the whole thing is a very big stretch. Everyone that I've seen commenting about it are like, well, the song is actually calling out pedophiles. And if it is, then they did such a bad job of doing that. The only way you could possibly know it was about pedophilia is if you read an article about it, is if you happen to stumble upon this theory. Like, there's no way that you would just know by watching the music video. It's just like a regular generic music video for a song. And it's also not calling out anyone. There's no specific targeting. There's just like a pizza and some rich people and some children. I think it's mostly just like diehard Justin Bieber fans reaching for any possible other meaning aside from the super bland meaning that the song does have, because they can't believe that Justin Bieber would make such a bad song, apparently. If it really is like some secret meaning about like sex trafficking in the music industry, I also think that Justin should have just made a song about that, because that sounds super fucked up, and just like hiding subliminal messages in a song isn't gonna do anything. Just make a song about it then. That would be received so much better than the song that you actually made. And sure, maybe it would ruin his career if, you know, the people involved are like at the top of the music industry and they can make it so he can never release a song again or he gets dropped from his label or something. But if you have information on pedophiles and you have $300 million, and the only reason you don't expose the pedophiles is because you're worried about not making any more money, then fuck you. Tough question, Drew or Curtis? That's actually a not tough question. My answer is Gooby. All right, guys, well, I've been sitting here for an hour, and that's too long. So I'm done with this now. Bye. What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day, and welcome back to my channel. This is another episode of Screaming is Funny. Okay, so I know that I'm probably a little bit late on this trend, like probably 2 years late on this trend, but why is everybody so obsessed with slime all of a sudden? Or at least I assume everyone is, because it's literally all over my Explore page all the time. Videos of people touching slime, folding it over, poking it. It's slime ASMR. I just feel like a couple years ago, just like hundreds of slime Instagram accounts, YouTube channels, Twitter accounts that just like popped into existence out of nowhere, and now everybody's obsessed with slime. Pretty much every kids channel on YouTube has also jumped on the slime bandwagon, but nobody has jumped on the slime bandwagon quite as hard as Colin's Key. Colin's Key has been a very heavily requested topic for me to talk about on this channel for quite some time, but I've always tried to steer clear of talking about Colin's Key, and the reason for that is that I'm scared. I'm very scared of his videos. I've literally sat down to make this video like 20 times, not even recording it, just watching his videos to try to find good ones to talk about in a video. But you know what? Today, I'm feeling brave. I think I can do it. I think that I can finally sit down and react to a Colin's Key video. This video is called Mystery Wheel of Slime Challenge 2. So I guess this is the much-awaited sequel of Mystery Wheel Slime Challenge. The viral sensation that everybody's been talking about. Finally, we have a sequel. So in most of the videos, this dude's making slime with his brother. They're just in the kitchen, fucking whipping up slime. So in this video, they're doing this challenge where they're spinning a wheel, and whatever ingredient the wheel lands on is what they have to make the slime out of. Let's check it out.
You challenged us to make slime with blenders. All right, let's spin for the first blender ingredient. 3, 2, 1. All right, I got white glue.
And I got packing peanuts. Wait, dude, you're starting without me?
Yeah.
How do I get mine?
Oh, well, don't worry, Devin, because I've actually ordered something which should be delivered right about now. Yeah!
Jeez, what?
Dude, it's the Geek Delivery Service, number 4 in America. This is my shake, bro. This is my shake. Literally. All right, there we go.
Dude, what do you keep on talking about shakes for?
Because these are my shakes, bro. I ordered them.
I thought these were my packing peanuts, Con.
Ah, there we go.
What?
This is my shake. There you go. Cheers.
Cheers, yes.
And I guess I gotta return this now, so.
I lied. I can't do it. Fuck this. I can't. I'm sorry. When I came across this video, I watched this clip, this beginning clip, like 50 times. And it amazes me every time. And it's because I don't think I could have ever imagined anything this bad if I tried. I think this might be the worst thing. Just the worst thing that could happen. The plot, it just doesn't make any sense. This dude says he needs packing peanuts, and so he's like, oh, I ordered you a package, and then the package shows up from Yeet Delivery Service, and it's milkshakes in the package, not packing peanuts. But there's so many other things that make no sense. Why are they yelling at each other when they're standing, like, at most 4 feet apart? Have these people never heard of using their inside voices? What the fuck is Yeet Delivery Service? It's all just nonsense. It's utter nonsense. Fun fact, I actually thought this dude's name was Colin for a long time because his channel's name is Colin's Key. And he's always got this key around his neck. So I thought, okay, that's Colin's Key. For some reason, he named the channel after the key that he wears around his neck all the time. But I didn't really think anything of it. But his name is actually Collins, with an S at the end. So, I don't know, just a weird detail. I didn't know that was a name. Maybe it's kind of like the iPhone 7S. Like it's the better version of Colin. That's why his parents named him that. They were like, this is the new and improved Colin S. Now with no inside voice. His brother's name is just Devin. He didn't get an S at the end of his name. So, I guess he's like the older model.
I still don't have my packing peanuts though, bro.
Oh, what, you mean these?
No.
Oh, good. His packing peanuts showed up. So now we can finally make a slime. Now, I don't know if you can tell here, but on the screen, there's actually a really subtle merch plug going on. It's in the bottom left-hand corner, and it's really subtle. If you blink, you might miss it. Jesus, what a distracting way to promote your merch. Nothing says, like, I don't care about the content I make. I just care about making money, like putting a giant-ass ad over your video to distract from the content and get people to spend money on merch. That's such a scumbag thing to do. What greedy little— What's up, Greg? I hope you're all enjoying this video. Make sure you head on over to Danny Gonzalez. Hey, down here! Don't look up there, look down here. Buy my merch, buy my merch, buy my merch.
Pink glue.
I got shaving cream. All right, I got the shaving cream, and right now, the special way I gotta dispense it.
Wow, all right.
No!
Dude, my hand.
Touch my horn, it'll go away.
All right.
Oh no, dude, I can feel it building up. I gotta add this quickly. Oh no, dude, look, it's going. It's gonna go. Any second, it's gonna go. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh. Ah!
How can kids even process what's going on in this video? How can you make any sense of this? He gets shaving cream as the next ingredient, and he says, okay, for this one, I've got a special way to dispense it. He puts on this unicorn horn. He starts, like, shooting lasers everywhere. He turns his brother's hand a different color, but he's, like, not dispensing the shaving cream. And when it comes time for him to actually dispense the shaving cream, he's just like, oh yeah, and I guess I have to do this. So the special way to dispense the shaving cream was by yelling for 2 minutes and then dispensing the shaving cream like normal. There's no way this is good for kids. No way. I can say with near 100% certainty that this will stunt your child's growth. Mentally, and what the hell, physically too. Your kid will be short if he watches this. At least most kids channels and kids TV shows have like some sort of vague plot or progression that you can follow. A lot of kids shows these days are actually pretty smart. I feel like adults can laugh along to a lot of the jokes in kids shows because they're actually smart and thought out. But this is just too random. It's utter nonsense. There's no logic or reason to draw from any of this. It's just 2 guys yelling. Just 2 guys yelling at you.
Wait, dude, how are you floating?
Isn't it obvious? I have become one with the universe.
If I was their editor, I think I would go insane. There's so many special effects in these videos. It is a little bit impressive, but it's also just like, why? Why do you need so many special effects to make slime? It's almost like they're admitting that making slime isn't interesting or fun, and so they have to way overcompensate by throwing all of this like extra shit in. It's utter nonsense. This video is 20 minutes long. This goes on for 20 minutes. 20 minutes of just—
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, what's gonna happen? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
This. That might not seem that bad until you realize that we've only watched 1 minute and 44 seconds. And I've probably cut a lot of it out. Okay, this one's called Dogs Pick Our Mystery Slime Challenge 2. So I guess this is another sequel.
I'm gonna see if this vinegar can turn this into volcano slime. All right, here we go. 3, 2,
We want a
1.
5-second subscribe challenge. We want to see if you can subscribe to this channel and turn on the channel post notifications in 5 seconds. Are you ready? Here we go.
Okay, I didn't think that there would be a challenge right now, but okay, I got this.
5,
All I have to do is find the subscribe button. You got this. You're a YouTuber. You know where the subscribe button is.
4,
Wait, where is it? Oh, fuck.
3.
Come on, you know where the subscribe button is. It's right above the video, right? No, come on! Come on, you got this!
2,
Where is it?
1.
Where is it?
Done. You can do that. Comment down below, Keeper Squad, right now.
Oh, it's over? Oh. Shit. That was too hard. They need to make that easier. That is a weird thing to do. I understand why they do it. They're just trying to get you to like subscribe really fast without even thinking about it. Just go and hit the subscribe button, but like, what happens if you don't hit it? I wonder if there's like a consequence. Like if they're like, hit the subscribe button in the next 5 seconds. If you don't even bother subscribing to us. If you hit that shit after 5 seconds, unsub right now. We already have 16 million subs. What, you think we need you? We don't need you and your slow ass fingers. Get the fuck out of here. Fast Finger Gang. That's us. Keeper Squad. We got fast fingers. Try to keep up. Try to keep up.
Yo, it's starting to work. Not quite the most satisfying slime that I've ever made visually. You know what, Devin? I just think it needs a little bit more Orbeez. So here we go. It's gonna place it down here. It's gonna pick up some Orbeez off the counter. And it's like this. Oh.
Do you think this is a real kitchen? Is this the kitchen in Colin's house that he uses to cook all of his meals? Or is this nice ass kitchen with like these beautiful granite countertops, this gigantic island, this beautiful stove just for destroying with slime on a daily basis? What a subtle flex. These dudes are probably making so much money. They get hella views. This video has 8 million views. They're constantly promoting their merch. I mean, you don't just have a spare nice ass kitchen if you're making chump change. They're not making chump change. They're making utter nonsense change. So usually they end the videos with one of them getting slime dumped on them. Sometimes it's just regular old green slime, sometimes it's the slime they made in the video, but it usually ends with somebody getting slimed. And I think this part in this video really highlights the relationship between Collins and his brother Devin. They decided in this video they're each gonna let the other person dump slime on them. So Devin dumps slime on Collins.
3,
Oh, not again.
2,
Oh no.
1.
Oh.
But then when it's Devin's turn to get slimed, he's like, all right, Collins, time to get up. It's time for me to get slimed. Collins just starts joking around. He pretends to be slipping.
Oh, scary. Oh, dude. You okay?
I'm like ice skating. I'm like, I'm like doing a little dance, bro. It's like, hey.
He's just being his goofy self. He's yelling, he's slipping, sliding around, and Devin's like, come on, dude, get up. It's time for me to get slimed. I just get the feeling that Devin like hates being in these videos. My theory is that Devin is a bit of a slime purist. He appreciates the art of making slime. And that's enough for him. He just wants to make slime, he wants to dump it on his brother, and he wants to get it dumped on him. That's Devin's ideal slime video. I think he would probably do it even if it wasn't in a video. He would be making slime in his free time. Collins is just in it for the clout. That's slime clout. I mean, you can tell in the whole video, like, Devin just wants to make the slime. Collins is like pulling milkshakes out of boxes from the Yeet delivery service, dumping packing peanuts all over Devin. And then when it's Devin's turn to get slimed, Colin just starts dancing around like a clown.
Rotate this way.
Okay,
and then kind of like pull my arms.
I'll pull you. Yeah, go this way.
I'm gliding.
Switch. No, this way.
All right, Devin, you ready to get slime dumped, bro?
I'm ready.
Gotta take in my surroundings here before I slime dump you. Got a little scoot around
Seems
here.
like you're having way too much fun with
and
this.
then
Devin's is just like, come on! Slime me! I need it! This isn't what slime is about. Slime is serious. It's an art, and you're making a mockery of it. So this may come as a bit of a surprise to you if you're not big into the slime scene like I'm not, but the more and more I watch Collins Key's videos and other people like him, the more I started to realize there's like a gigantic slime community. The Sharers have made many videos about slime. Shroom has some slime hacks, whatever the fuck that means. Rebecca Zamolo made an awful music video about playing with slime, or working out with slime, or exercising. I don't know what it was about, but it was really bad.
Working with slime, so I try harder. Sweating while stretching, yeah, I'm clever. Making slime at home is fun, it's true. But working out with slime, you can do too. It's so satisfying.
I just want to know what life is like for these people. Cody Ko also made a video about Collins Key and some other kids content creators, and he made a really good point that they're like always flexing. Papa Jake was one of the people he was talking about in his video, but like Colin's Key, he's got this nice ass kitchen that just exists for him to destroy it with slime every day. I just wonder, like, when they meet people in real life, when they pull up in their Lamborghini, people are probably like, whoa, nice to meet you. What do? You obviously make a lot of money. What do you do for a living? And then they tell them. I just wonder, like, what their reaction is. Like, how does that interaction go? I don't know, honestly. My guess is that it would be something like this. The man is in the house, we bout to shut it down. Every time I step up in this club, I make it bounce. Don't fuck with small amounts, I buy it by the pound. And when we pulling up, boy, that Lambo making sound. Got that rollie on my wrist, you know I had to flex. And I got those twin chains, ice climbers on my neck. Now your girl wanna drink, it's cool, I got the check. I throw a couple bands, now she's showing me respect. She wanna know where I get this money, how I ball so hard. She wanna know what I do to afford these clothes and these dope ass cars. She said, are you an actor or a model? I get the waitress and we pop some more bottles. She keeps asking, won't let it go. Looks like I really have to let this girl know. I told her I make slime, candy DIYs. Post that shit on YouTube, children can't believe their eyes. Yelling loud as shit, got that family friendly content, I don't get demonetized. She was understandably put off by that, till I showed her my 1 million subscriber plaque. Now I'm feeling like David Dobrik, cause I got her in the Tesla and her friends are in the back. Next thing you know, now we drinking at the crib. It ain't too long till I got shorty in my bed. Slip into something more comfortable and now I'm back. And she's looking at my YouTube channel, wait, don't do that. She wanna know where I get this money, how I ball so hard. She wanna know what I do to afford these clothes and these dope ass cars. She's checking out my videos, she sees me yelling. I'm going crazy about the merch that I'm selling. Now I'm dabbing and eating spicy foods. I can't tell if she's impressed or disgusted, but she's checking out my slime. Life hack DIYs, post that shit on YouTube, children can't believe their eyes. Yelling loud as shit, got that family friendly content, I don't get demonetized. I don't get demonetized. There is nary a doubt I am the slime king, but I feel so alone. Will you be my slime queen? I can't tell you how long I've searched. I won't even make you buy my merch unless you wanna buy my merch. You're totally free to do so. It is soft as hell, but it only comes in youth sizes, and there's no refunds. No refunds. Probably something like that is how it would go. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? If you want to listen to that song some more, it's on iTunes and Spotify and Google Play and Apple Music and any other streaming site that you would probably use. The link is in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was really fun for me to make. I've never done anything of that scale before, but I had a lot of fun. I hope that it shows. I hope that you guys liked it. If you want one of these Slime King shirts that I was wearing in the video, I'm selling them at dannygonzalez.store. There's also shirts that say Slime Queen and shirts that say do it for the slime. So it's like do it for the vine, but instead of vine, it's slime. If you want to get any of those, go to dannygonzalez.store. All right, thank you, Harper, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. Bye. Make slime. Candy DIYs. Post that shit on YouTube. Children can't believe their eyes. Yelling loud as shit. Got that family friendly content. I don't get demonetized. What's up, Greg? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of Build a Boy Workshop, because today we're going to be learning how to build a better boy. At least I thought we were, because that's the name of the movie we're going to be watching, but it turns out it's not a tutorial at all. I thought it was going to be. That's the only reason I watched it, but I guess I'm not learning how to build a better boy today.
Guess I'm gonna be stuck with this nerd. Hey! I feel like at this point I'm sort of on the world's slowest quest to watch every Disney Channel original movie because I watch one every like 4 or 5 months, so I should be done by the time I'm 200 years old. But we're continuing the journey with this movie, How to Build a Better Boy, which came out in 2014. I'd never seen it before, and honestly, compared to the other Disney Channel movies I've watched so far, it's kinda good. I mean, like compared to other movies, it's not good, but compared to other Disney Channel movies, it's got some decently funny parts. It's even got a couple good messages in there, but that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna complain about it still. So without further ado, let's complain about How to Build a Better Boy.
We're done. In 10 minutes? 9, actually. I appreciate your confidence, Gabby, but you're sophomores and this is senior calculus. Why don't you and May check your work?
I don't know why she's so mad at them for being good at math. It's math class, and she's the math teacher. Isn't that her job? Isn't that what she wants?
Why don't you and May check your work? Yep, still done.
Anyways, if you haven't guessed already by the glasses and the fact that these two girls are the main characters in a Disney Channel original movie, these girls are kind of nerds.
Gabby and Gabby Jr. Wrecking the curve. As usual.
Dorks!
Miss Shapiro, may we have hall passes?
And apparently they go to one of the schools where calling other students nerds right in front of the teacher is totally cool. Kind of weird that the teacher wouldn't jump in to defend them, but I think she thinks that they're nerds too. Now, since May is such a nerdy dork, she spends a lot of her time tutoring the school's biggest jock, Jaden, who's played by probably my favorite teen movie heartthrob, Noah Centaur Ayo.
So, the tangent.
Wait, why is she drawing a picture of him right in front of him? That's so creepy. And then she like quickly puts it away because she doesn't want him to see it. Like she's startled that he's there. You're tutoring him. Of course he's right there. You didn't think he was gonna start talking to you? Also, why does the paper she's writing this on look like that? It looks like an ancient scroll.
What's your deal? I mean, social life-wise. Are you going to homecoming?
Oh, is that this weekend?
It's the biggest weekend of the year.
I don't know. Gabby and I like to play it by ear. Us and all of our friends.
Is it just me, or is this how like 90% of Disney Channel movies start? It's almost like when they sit down to write a Disney Channel original movie, they all already agree that there's going to be a socially outcast girl, and the popular boy doesn't even know she exists, and she has a crush on him, and everyone dresses like a Gap commercial. The only thing they actually have to figure out is where they're gonna take it from there. Maybe she'll start a radio show. Maybe she'll join the musical. Maybe she'll start a band. Maybe her bones are getting squishy. Maybe she'll build a better boy.
I know this is gonna sound crazy. I feel like Jaden likes me. He needs you to do his problem sets.
You know he's the coolest kid in school when he doesn't know how to sit at a table. If there's one thing I've learned from watching teen movies, it's that cool kids never sit right. They don't know how. They have to sit on top of the table to express dominance. Or they gotta sit backwards in the chair like this to express dominance. Do you feel dominated right now? Later that day, May gets a text from Jaden saying he has an important question to ask her after school.
Jaden texted!
And May becomes convinced that he's gonna ask her to homecoming, which Jaden's girlfriend overhears, and she is not happy.
What brings you here? Jaden invited us.
May, you and Jaden aren't even on the same social radar.
Why do people even like you?
Well, I'm not the one trying to steal someone's homecoming date.
I mean, she has a point, right? This is Jaden's girlfriend. They're dating? So, like, why would he ask May to homecoming? It does seem a little shady. I don't know if I'm supposed to be rooting for May at this point. She's trying to steal someone else's man.
See, here's the social radar. And over here is Siberia. There, that's you.
I love that one laugh at the end. It sounds like one girl wasn't laughing hard enough, so the director pulled out a gun and pointed it at her.
Jaden and I have been dating for like 17 whole days. And everyone knows it except apparently the school geniuses.
Another thing I've always thought was funny about Disney Channel movies is that they always cast adults to play teenagers. I think they just do that because it's cheaper and easier to work with adults than it is with kids. There's lots of laws around child labor, which I
Honestly, support. I think there should be laws around child labor. But a lot of the time, the adults look way older. Like, look at this crowd of people. Some of these people look 30. What kind of high school is this? High school where everyone got held back 10 years?
Hey, Nevaeh, my bubble is totally unburst because I already have a boyfriend.
May, what are you doing?
See, my boyfriend, so cute, total hot burger, and his name is Albert. Albert!
Did she call him a hot burger? Ugh, what a gross way to describe someone. Yeah, my boyfriend? He's a steamy, hot, juicy ground beef boy. He's a hot, medium well, pink on the inside, cow meat baby boy on 2 whole wheat buns. And he's got 2 whole wheat buns, hun.
When can we meet this Albert? Oh, well, he lives in Alaska.
So I guess the premise of this movie, the hero's journey here, is that May tried to steal this girl's boyfriend and then lied about actually having a boyfriend. So now everyone thinks she has a boyfriend and they all want to meet him, and she has to come up with a way to make her boyfriend real. Very likable main character right off the bat. Seems like she lies a lot. Very conniving young girl.
Oh, May, congrats on getting owned by Nevaeh Barnes. Yeah, it is all over our school's website.
Wait, it's on the school's website? Like just the homepage for the school that's run by faculty? They wrote that shit on the website? Today's top news, congrats to the wrestling team for taking home first place at state. And, oh yeah, May, a student here, a 14-year-old girl, got fucking owned by the coolest boss-ass bitch in school. God damn, she's so cool. But she doesn't even know I exist. Anyways, that's all for now. I have to go grade papers and feed my children because I'm an adult. Like, geez, who's in charge of the school's website? The math teacher?
A fake boyfriend? How are we gonna pull that one off?
Well, I'm not gonna create an online profile for some pretend boy. It's just creepy and lame.
Yeah, an online profile for a fake boyfriend? That would be creepy and lame. So instead they hack into May's dad's computer because he's a game developer working on some advanced AI and use it to create a virtual interactive boyfriend that they can use to fool the entire school.
Why don't we invent a better one?
What?
What if we make you a boyfriend? An interactive virtual boy?
So, you want to hack into my dad's secure network and build me some high-def boyfriend?
Phew! Dodged a bullet there, dude. I thought you were gonna do something creepy and lame. The twist, however, is that May's dad doesn't actually work for a game development company. He works for the US military. And the AI he's been developing isn't just for a video game character, it's for a robotic super soldier boy. Super soldier boy? Super soldier boy.
With this software, Albert could be totally virtual. He could text, call, and video chat all on his own. He'll be better than 3D. He'll be 3D-licious.
And he's gonna have 3 Ds.
Now, tell me your ideal male human.
Well, he'd be tall, with brown hair. No, blonde, with blue eyes.
Meowsers.
Blonde hair and blue eyes. Meowsers. Whoa, slow your roll there, May. You're getting a little too kinky. As they're putting in all this information about May's perfect boy, Gabby is entering it into the system, and every time she enters a new quality or some characteristic, the machine that's building the boy shoves like a vial of liquid into the robot's head, which... well, I don't really think that's how robots work in the first place. Like, I don't think programmers just put liquid into the robot. Like, this is brave juice. He needs to be brave.
Brave.
But I understand that they're just trying to show visually that what they're doing to the robot is having some effect on him. But what doesn't make sense, though, is that while May starts by giving characteristics like brave and sensitive, that are pretty common characteristics, and the robot is shoving the brave vial and the sensitive vial in the robot's head, she starts getting a lot more specific.
I'd want him to notice the little things. With just one look, he would know exactly how I feel.
I guess that's the knowing exactly how you feel with one look vial of liquid that the military designed. It's just like, how many vials do they have? How many juices did they develop for this robot?
Going to homecoming with him wouldn't be awkward or scary like it would be with other boys. And when he walks into the dance holding my hand, it's just perfect. And everyone will be watching. And when we kiss, it'll be the perfect kiss.
So it's unclear why the system has started overloading. I guess they inputted too much information for the poor robot. Maybe it's too much for one soldier boy to handle.
System overload, cuteness factor off the charts. He's too fucking hunky.
Okay, there goes the robot into the human juice that makes the human. And then here he comes out of his skin bath, the most perfect boy to ever exist. And he gets up, he runs down the stairs, butt-ass naked, really fast, and right out the door. And he's gone. Damn, he's really fast. I guess he's in a hurry to accomplish his mission.
Gotta smooch my girlfriend.
Oh, May! Your new boyfriend just added me. Talk about gorgy McGorgeous. Whew. What?
Who created this page?
I didn't. He's already connected to half the school.
That's kind of a weird first move for the robot to make, right? His mission is to make it very clear to the whole school that he's May's boyfriend, and he's supposed to take May to homecoming and kiss her. That's his whole mission. And his first move is to friend request the most popular girl in school on social media.
Who created this page?
Also, the picture that he used for his profile picture, he's shirtless. Okay, so I have to make it super clear to everyone at school that I'm May's boyfriend. Step 1. And send to everyone except May.
Admit it! You created a fake boyfriend profile.
No, we didn't.
Oh, yeah? Prove me wrong.
Holy moly, there he is! And he's so cool! Look at those pockets! And just like all the other teens in this movie, he's a grown-ass man. I actually looked it up, and at the time of filming this movie, the dude who plays Albert was 25 years old. So not even close to high school age. He could have been out of high school for 7 years before filming this movie. So I guess we do have the answer to how to build a better boy. It's just get a man. Get a fully grown man. All the boys in my school are such jerks. I wish I had a better boy. A boy like Bruce Willis.
There you are.
What are you doing here?
My dad got transferred from DC.
So, let me just get this straight. You and May are dating?
No. It's more than dating.
Okay, if this happened to you in real life, wouldn't you be like terrified?
There you are.
You design what you think is basically just like a video game character on your dad's computer, and then the next day, some guy who looks exactly like him shows up to your school, and he's like, "Hey, May! It's me! Your boyfriend! I've come to life! I'm a real boy now, May! And my mission is to smooch ya." He's just staring at you with his cold robot eyes. Vials of liquid are clanking around in his head. Because if that happened to me, I'm pretty sure I'd shit my pants. There's lots of dark undertones about him being a robot that kind of creep me out in this movie. Like, first off, where did he get the car and his clothes? Because he was naked when he came out of the skin bath. He didn't have anything. Where did he get all this stuff? Did he hurt someone? But the girls just sort of go along with it, and they're like, well, okay. I guess this is May's boyfriend now.
I'm not leaving here until my mission's accomplished. I'm going to kiss May at homecoming. A perfect kiss.
And the whole school loves him. He's pretty much May's perfect boyfriend. He rescues the frogs in science class from getting dissected, which May loved. He creates this like private lunch for 2 on the football field for him and May. I don't know how he's organizing all this stuff and why there's no consequences for any of this stuff from the school. Well, actually, I can think of one reason, because imagine how a confrontation with the principal would go. All right, buddy, well, I'm sure you know why I called you down here. You disrupted class on several occasions, you threw a football at a fellow classmate so hard you gave him internal bleeding, and you crushed a bully's skull between your bare hands. So, unfortunately, I am going to have to suspend you.
Negative. If I'm suspended, I can't go to homecoming. My mission is to mac on my girlfriend at the dance.
Oh, God, what?
You will not stand in my way.
Oh, fuck, my spleen!
Take off your clothes.
What?
I don't have any clothes. I need a suit for the dance. Take off your clothes, bitch.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Bitch.
Mean robot. All right, well, now it's time for Albert to ask May to the dance. How do you think he's gonna do it? A big sign? Maybe writing her name in roses? Nope.
It's been said and done. Every beautiful thought's been already sung. I love you like a love song, baby.
Yeah, I was not expecting an acoustic cover of a Selena Gomez song to be in this movie, but this movie's full of twists.
Sir, the situation has escalated. We now have reason to believe that Black Sigma is after the X-17.
Black Sigma? What is that, a heavy metal band?
They're international arms dealers.
So the whole movie, the military is trying to get this robot back because he's their property. They designed him. But now apparently there's an international crime organization, Black Sigma, who's also trying to get their hands on Albert. Uh-oh.
I hope they don't catch him. An international crime organization? That sounds pretty scary for Albert. Oh, so he's just gonna kill him. And he's dead. Okay, well, I guess he's fine.
Alaska! Shoot up!
Nipples! So Black Sigma uses this machine that like powers him down for a second, which apparently causes him to forget his mission, and he just like zooms off to go do his default mission, apparently, which is protecting the world from danger or something. He's just like fighting crime around the world.
Albert's system was temporarily shut down last night by an electro-pulse device. He returned to his default mission, saving the free world from danger.
He's forgotten all about his mission to kiss May, and I know what you're thinking. Thank God. But then the dance rolls around. May shows up to homecoming alone, obviously. But then somehow Albert shows up and just like goes to the dance with her.
I'm sorry I'm late. Worried?
I never had a doubt.
Huh? Why is he there? I thought he was doing his default mission. He's not programmed to be doing this anymore. Why is he doing this? This robot is like going rogue to take this girl to homecoming and smooch her. He's like, look, I know this isn't my mission anymore. I'm just doing this one for me. I'll be damned if I get cheated out of my homecoming smooch. Then May wins homecoming queen, and of course, since it's a Disney Channel original movie, it has to have that scene at the end where the main character gets embarrassed in front of the whole school or a large group of people, and then the whole audience has to join in and cheer for her to show that they support her. So that happens. I think they should have used a different mirror for this shot. Like, her face looks all smushed. Anyway, so the dance is going perfect. It's time for their big kiss. But May actually decides at the last second that even though this is exactly what she thought she wanted, it feels different in the moment, and so she doesn't want to kiss Albert.
I can't.
It's honestly a nice moment. I think it sets a good example for kids. It's a good message. Like, hey, don't feel pressured into doing things you don't want to do. And just because you said you wanted to do something before doesn't mean you want to do it now. And wait until things feel right. Do things at your own pace. All that's fine. What happens next, however, is very confusing. So I didn't mention it before, but the military is at the homecoming dance trying to make the kiss happen so that Albert can forget about the kiss and just go back to being the military's property and doing what they want him to do, what they designed him to do. But when May decides she doesn't want the kiss after all, instead of going back to the military, this happens.
Initiate self-destruct.
Yeah, he tells her to tell him to self-destruct so that he doesn't have to go back to working for the army. But like, why? He's a robot. He's not supposed to have any say in the matter. He's just programmed to do things. Why doesn't he want to work for the army? They never explain it either. They just kind of agree like, okay, so you're not gonna kiss me. Might as well blow you up then. Better that than you doing your job, what you were designed to do. Sure, they might have sunken billions of dollars into developing you, but if you're not gonna kiss me, then you might as well be dead. You might as well die now. And then he just blows up. But well, actually, he doesn't really blow up. He just sort of shoots off into the sky. So I don't know if he's still alive or what happened, but at least he's not working for the military. And folks, that's pretty much the end of How to Build a Better Boy. Anyways, thanks to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. Guys, if you want to get mouth-watering seasonal recipes and fresh pre-measured ingredients delivered right to your door, then try out HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Laura and I started using HelloFresh a while ago, and we absolutely love it. Pretty much every meal they've sent us has been a hit, so tasty, and also so easy to make. They cut out all the prepping and planning. They send you exactly what you need for each meal so that you can just focus on making the meal and get dinner on the table in as little as 30 minutes, sometimes even 20 with their quick and easy options. They make it really easy to live healthy and according to your diet with low-calorie options, carb-smart options, vegetarian and pescatarian options. There's something for pretty much everyone. Something that I really like about HelloFresh is that they're a pretty sustainable option. In fact, HelloFresh's carbon footprint is actually 25% lower than meals made from store-bought groceries. It's flexible to fit your lifestyle. Sometimes if Laura and I are too busy for HelloFresh, we just skip it for a week. You can also add dinners or lunches or extra stuff like garlic bread. And overall, they just seem like a great company. They've donated millions of meals to charity, and they're stepping up their donations even more amid the COVID crisis, so just more reasons to love HelloFresh. So if you want to try it out, then go to HelloFresh.com and use my code 10TrulyGreg to get 10 meals for free, plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com and code 10TrulyGreg to get 10 free meals, plus free shipping. Thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out HelloFresh. Alright guys, well that's the end of the video. If you liked it and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg's not just like any other boy named Greg. Greg is a better boy. And if you want to be Greg, all you have to do is subscribe and turn on my notifications. Okay, well, bye.
This video is over now. Over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, a lot of fun. But you can't stay on this end screen forever. No. This video is over now. Over now. So why are you still watching this?
All right, this food looks delicious. Not until we say grace. Michael, would you like to do the honors today? Oh, sure. We have so much to be thankful for today. The delicious food, our healthy family, and thank you for helping my dad get over his flu. All of this would be impossible without you. All right, let's eat. And Lord, help me with these dark and deeply disturbing thoughts I've been having about my brother Sam. The voices inside my head telling me to murder him keep getting stronger and stronger. I don't want to hurt my brother, but I fear that it's the only way I can make the voices stop. What? Samuel! No talking during grace. Close your eyes. Okay. I've been acting on these dark thoughts, making the bathroom floor slippery in hopes that it'll fall and hit his head. I put a bear trap in his bed last night. I even poisoned his drink just a few minutes ago. What? Samuel! Your brother is saying grace! Close your eyes! Your eyes are open! I'll take away your Nintendo. No, wait, okay, alright, fine. Samuel! You are being very disrespectful to your brother. He threw a knife at me! I just threw a knife at him, it felt good. I think I'm gonna faint. Let your brother finish grace! Okay. Okay. Anyways, thank you for the food. Amen. Amen. I'm taking your Nintendo! No! What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of how to sell your body on Instagram. That might sound a little bit different than I meant it to. Today we're talking about Ray Diaz. I recently discovered Ray Diaz on the Instagram Explore page, and after looking at a lot of his content, I've sort of realized that he has created a new genre of Instagram content. I would say he's Instagram's first Instagram comedian, fitness guru, hot guy. Let's take a look at his bio to see what I mean. Ray Diaz, 18 plus advised, single. What does that mean? 18 plus advised, single, Cuba. So I think the beginning 18 plus advised is saying this content is for mature audiences only. Like maybe there's some racy jokes in there. Given that it's Instagram comedy, I wouldn't be surprised if there were a butt or two, to be quite honest. But is the single part, does that mean like you have to be 18 plus and single? That's a rating that I've never heard before. Like I've never seen a trailer for a movie that was like, coming soon this summer, rated R. Also, please don't come in here if you're married. Or are they just like two separate thoughts? Like 18 plus advised, please don't watch this if you're under 18. Also, I'm single. And Cuba. The next line is DM at I am Ray Diaz. This dude has a separate Instagram account just to take DMs. Why? At first it almost made sense to me and seemed smart. Like, oh, he has a whole separate account so that the DMs on his main account aren't flooded with people who want to DM him. But then, like, now that doesn't really change anything. Now he's just gonna have two Instagram accounts that he has to check the DMs for. I don't think that would really help. What is this other account? Oh, he actually posts on here. Lots of pictures of him working out. This account seems to be exclusively for people who want to DM him and people who want to see him sweat. He says he posts daily videos. That bodes well for him, right? I don't know about you guys, but nothing says I'm committed to quality content quite like committing to posting every day. You know what they say about quality and quantity. They're the same. If you have more of one, you have more of the other. They both go up. And then it says ab routine, fit plan, nutrition guide, all pointing down to IamRayDiaz.com. IamRayDiaz.com looks like a fitness website where you can buy fitness programs, nutrition guides, stuff like that. There's like monthly memberships and stuff. I guess all of this is based around the premise that you found Ray Diaz's Instagram account, you like the way he looks, you like his six-pack, and you want that also. So you're going to pay him to teach you how to do it. It's just kind of interesting because his Instagram account isn't really like a fitness guru Instagram account. The majority of his content is like shitty Instagram comedy. But before we get into that, let's talk a little bit about today's sponsor, me. Take it away, me. Thanks, Danny. Some of you have probably noticed that under my videos lately, there's been a button that says join. It's right next to the subscribe button. And a lot of you are probably wondering, What is that? What are we joining? Is that a button to join Greg? Is this a button that was put there by Greg's enemy Craig to try to trick me into joining them? Well, lucky for you, it's not. I'm here today to tell you that it's actually a button to join my secret club. Please don't tell anyone, it's a secret. If you join my secret club, you get some amazing perks. I'll be doing an exclusive live stream once a month for all of my secret club members where we'll be having Greg family dinner. You can ask me questions, I can ask you questions, or we can just stare at each other. You'll also get discounts on all of my future merch, which could come in handy soon, because I might be coming out with new merch soon. If you're a member of my secret club, you'll also get a little badge next to your name in the comments of my videos, which will change depending on how long you've been a member in my secret club. That way everybody can see that you're in my secret club, which no one should know about because it's a secret. You'll also get exclusive emojis that only secret club members can use, like cringe face, Greg, little nutcracker guy, and a spooky pumpkin. And now you're probably thinking, Danny, that sounds great, and something that I would honestly spend upwards of $5 a month on. But all of these exclusive perks can be yours for $4.99 as long as you sign up right now. Or anytime after right now. I'm really excited to get to talk to you guys in a little bit more of a smaller, casual setting. So if you're interested, just click the join button below. I think it might not show up on the YouTube app, so you might have to do it on the computer, but it should be right next to the subscribe button. And remember guys, most importantly, please don't tell anyone about this. It's a secret, and I can't have anyone knowing, okay? All right, back to you. Thanks, me. All right, let's get into some Ray Diaz content. So it won't take you very long if you're scrolling down Ray Diaz's Instagram page to realize he's pretty into the way he looks. But what does comedy sketches written by someone who's so obsessed with their own body look like? This.
All right, bro, I'm out. Are you taking a picture in slow motion? Hello? Why are you walking so slow? What are you doing?
Oh, shit!
Ray!
To me, this video is just dripping with irony. It's dripping with irony like Ray Diaz is dripping with sweat on his second account. Because I feel like the premise of the joke when he thought of it was probably like, man, some people are so obsessed with how they look. You can't get them to stop thinking about their own body and how hot they are for 2 seconds. Ha ha ha. Oh, what a bunch of narcissistic doofuses. All right, guys, well, are you ready to shoot this video where the entire premise is showing off how hot I am so people will want to buy my workout routine to look just like me? Not all of his videos are about how hot his body is though, which is actually kind of strange to me. You would think that he would try to make his body like the main focus of every single video so that, you know, no matter what video you come across of his, you immediately realize, holy shit, this dude's a smoke show. So while all of his videos aren't about his body, that doesn't mean that any of them make sense, because all of them still don't make sense.
Yo, why you crying, right? My ex-girlfriend. You got to make her jealous or something. Really? How?
Okay, so Ray Diaz has been dumped. He's all sad about his ex. He's standing 10 feet away from where she is with her new boyfriend, and he's just sobbing, you know, like you do when you see your ex out in public with her new man. You just stand 10 feet away and cry while looking at them. Also, these are bad friends. Like, they walk up to their friend and he's crying because he misses his ex-girlfriend, and their advice isn't like, oh, hey man, it's all right. It wasn't because of anything you did. There's other fish in the sea. Instead, they're just like, you have to make her jealous. It's the only way. She'll want you back, don't worry, buddy. And also, why would that even work? If she broke up with him, and she's clearly moved on now, I don't think she's gonna be jealous seeing him with another girl. So like, that's not even good advice.
Just show her what she's missing. Find another girl.
Oh, she's looking! Oh my god! She's looking! Oh my god, she's looking! Oh,
and then there's this whole montage that doesn't make any sense. He's like crossing the street, he's chugging water and then stealing a scooter. Like what does any of those things have to do with what's going on? Where are the girls? He also stops this guy and yells at him. He yells so hard I can't even understand what he's saying. Is he saying, where are the girls? Where are the girls? He just shakes this guy and he just yells, where are the girls? So he can't find any girls. He runs around this whole city and can't find a single girl somehow. So he decides to just kiss his friend's girlfriend.
Like that?
Life must
So it turns out that making the girl jealous didn't work after all, because all it did was get him punched in the face. Who would have thought that idea wouldn't work? Now I know a lot of you are probably thinking, what the fuck was that? That didn't make any sense. What was the punchline? Was there even a joke in that video? And that's fair, you may have missed it, but I've watched this video a few times and I think I found the joke. It's the way he rides the scooter off when he steals it from that guy. He's so silly. Why does he ride it like that? Here's another one called When You Look Better in Person Than You Do in Pictures.
Amazing, you're killing it. Let's go. Oh, great.
Man, this sucks.
No, look at this.
Oh my God, these are amazing.
Oh, shoot me next.
Whoa, he's good.
Yeah, check these out. Good.
I'd like to hear him pitching this idea. He's like in a room with his friends and he's like, so the joke is that when you take pictures of me, you know, who we can all agree is pretty fucking hot, right? When you take pictures of me, the pictures turn out ugly somehow. Can you imagine that? Pictures of me ugly? Now that would be funny. He does occasionally post fitness stuff on his profile every so often, like this. What is this? Like, without having watched this video, I'm just trying to figure out, like, how, and more importantly, why you'd ever be in this position where your friend is, like, horizontal in midair. He's doing, like, Luigi's side B from Super Smash Bros. And you're over him just, like, looking like you're about to just, I don't know, poop on him, I guess. Now I gotta watch the video to find out how they did this. Oh, okay. That's how he did it. Still doesn't explain why though. Wait, this one too. He's horizontal. How did he get like that? Why would that ever be a thing that you do working out? He's got the ropes, like isn't that when you go like this? Why would you ever be like in midair doing that? Is being like horizontal in midair a big thing in the fitness community that I didn't know about? Because the expectation that somebody who knows about like fitness and stuff would come across this picture and be like, holy shit, he's done it. He's gone full horizontal. This man knows what he's doing, and I like his abs. I'm gonna pay him money. You think that's hard, going fully horizontal like that? He makes it look so easy. Fuck. Did I do it? Ow. I hit my knee. How does he do that? How does he even get out of that position? He has to fall, right? He just falls on his face and hurts his knee like I did? That's not cool. My knee hurts. And the worst part about it is I don't even know if I did it or not because I won't know until I look at the footage because to me that just felt like flailing in midair. So I don't know what, I have no idea what that looked like. I sort of feel like someone just smacked me in the knee with a baseball bat and then punched me in the stomach. But you know what? That's fitness. That's what it's all about, baby. That burn, that pain. I think I need to go to the doctor. When I watch Ray Diaz's Instagram videos, one thing that comes to mind is Lele Pond's Instagram videos. They both sort of have this feel where like they thought of the start of a joke and then they started filming. Like they didn't think of the start of the joke and then write out the rest of the video. They just thought like, hey, this is a funny thing to start a video with. Let's go film it and just see where it goes. Take this video for example, that person who says they don't care.
Like that's gonna be our new apartment.
Oh, you're cute. Hey, it's my boyfriend. I don't care. Call me.
Okay. I don't care.
So that's the premise. There's gonna be a few scenes of her not caring. So let's see what funny things she doesn't care about. And let's see how this joke progresses. Okay, good. A solid 10 seconds of her butt. Great.
Can you lower the music down? I'm studying. I don't care.
Okay, that was crazy. She didn't even care about that dude studying?
My bad.
I don't care.
Oh, you care?
I don't care.
I was watching this video and I was trying to figure out like how is this going to end? Like what's the punchline gonna be? It's this girl who doesn't care about anything. Even though this like somewhat devastating thing has just happened to her, she gets something spilled on her, she doesn't care. She doesn't care about this girl's boyfriend, she doesn't care about this dude trying to study. So my hypothesis was, you know, being that these are generally pretty predictable, I thought maybe something really small and inconsequential would happen. And that would be the thing that she does care about. Like she would get really upset about something really small. I thought that would be like a valid punchline punchline to the video. It seems like that might be where it was going. But I was actually wrong, and instead of doing that, the video ended. That was the end of the video.
I don't care.
It just ends with her not caring about anything still. It's just like 3 scenes of her just saying, I don't care. And then it ends. Now that's a girl who truly does not give a shit. They're gonna write that on her tombstone. She didn't care. That is, if she even cares enough to have a tombstone. Or to die at all. She might just live forever because she doesn't care. I feel like every time I click on another Ray Diaz video, it just gets more and more confusing. Like this one called Overprotective Cousins.
Who are you? I'm here to take Angelica out. Oh, you taking out my cousin? You're black. You racist? We have white. Yeah, homie, what you talking about? You like peanut butter? No.
Peanut
salt,
butter
man.
jelly time.
Open your mouth, man.
What the fuck is going on? What a horrible first impression to make on your girlfriend's family, first of all. Her cousin comes to the door and the first thing he says is, "You're black!" Wait. What's going on here? My girlfriend is white. I'm pretty sure of it. And you're black! So explain that, Mr. Cousin. Why are you black? And you know what? I sympathize with this guy, the cousin. We all know what it's like to be protective of your cousin. This guy comes over saying he's gonna take your cousin out on a date, so you gotta test him. You gotta make sure this guy is good for your cousin. So of course you're gonna make sure that he likes peanut butter sandwiches. That's the only way to make sure this guy's right for your cousin.
Hey, man, this dude like you can't protect my cousin, man.
You can't protect my cousin, little bitch. You couldn't even eat a peanut butter sandwich, let alone protect my white cousin.
Look, man, look, you see this? All right, the next one's gonna be a lot faster, I promise.
Yeah, see, he's just trying to be a protective cousin. If he finds out you're not a good guy, he's gonna shoot you. Tag people who can relate. Hashtag Ray Diaz, hashtag comedy. Hashtag Wednesday. This is the most Wednesday shit I've ever seen. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this little dive into the sweaty abs of Ray Diaz. If you're new here and you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to join Greg. Greg is what I call my family here on YouTube. All you have to do to join Greg is subscribe and turn on my notifications, and you can be Greg too. Being Greg has a lot of benefits. You'll instantly be notified anytime I post a video. You get to feel like you're a part of a family. You'll be immortal. That's right, you will never die. And every single Greg gets 1 free complimentary kiss blown from me. So if you're not Greg yet, please close your eyes at this point as I will be administering the kiss to all the Gregs. Okay, here we go. All right, so now if you're not Greg, you can open your eyes and please subscribe and turn on my notifications and you can get the next one. All right, thank you Christy Sterling for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I get caught in a snowstorm and die. Bye. What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of When You Wish on Wish.com, you can buy human teeth. That's right, today we're talking about the wackiest marketplace on the net, Wish.com. I'm pretty sure a decent amount of other YouTubers have made videos about Wish.com, but you know what? I haven't given my take on it yet, and my take is that it's weird. It's weird, this website. I don't get it. And I keep getting ads for Wish.com on Facebook, and so does Laura. And most of the ads I get are either for like human body parts or chicken helmets. And I don't know what I searched on Google that made Wish.com think I want to buy chicken helmets or a tongue. What did I search? So we're going to be talking about some of the weirdest products that I can find on Wish.com. I also tweeted asking you guys to send me some, so we'll talk about some of those as well. If you've never heard of Wish.com before, you can sort of think of it like Amazon.com, but if Amazon was run by the horniest person in the world, who also just happened to stumble upon an abandoned warehouse full of a bunch of random shit that no one would ever want. That, quite frankly, is the only explanation I can come up with for the absurd variety of products on Wish.com. In fact, I think this screenshot that I took of my homepage on Wish.com shows it off pretty well. What other online store would advertise giant water balloons for kids right next to something called men's tea? Ah, men's tea. Nourishing. Lasting. Lights your underwear on fire. Men's tea. This is what I wanted. Okay, to prove just how weird the products they have on Wish.com are, I decided to make a commercial for some of the products that you guys sent me on Twitter. So here's a commercial for Wish.com. Wish.com is the #1 online store on the internet for stuff that you didn't want or even know existed, but are still gonna buy, I hope. Bird holder. That's right. You want a pet bird, but you don't have room in your house for a cage? Use the bird holder. Bird's not going anywhere with this thing. So it's compact. You could have so many more birds if you just have these tiny little cages. This is for people who want a compact bird case and magicians, maybe? Because they're always doing shit with doves like coming out of places. Maybe this is how they do it. I don't know. I just sell the products. I have no idea what they're for. Is your cat always looking at you, making you feel self-conscious? Well, you're in luck. We got cat blindfolds. Cover their whole face. Now they can't look at shit. They might not even be able to breathe. Who knows? Could I interest you in an alley of stray cats? I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. $1 for 30 feral cats. Corn boat, $100. Do you suddenly have more cats than you did before due to a recent acquisition of an alley full of stray cats, but you're still self-conscious about your cats looking at you? Don't worry, we got a bunch more cat masks in different shapes and sizes. We sell so many cat blindfolds, it's crazy. Now I know some of you can relate to this one. Is your hamster all sad because they're tired of the hamster wheel and they want to go for a real walk? Well, guess what? Now you can take your hamster for the walk of his dreams with the new hamster harness. It's a harness for your hamster to take him on a walk. Just look how happy this hamster is. Okay, that's not a hamster. What happened to the hamster? We had a hamster. What did that chipmunk do to the hamster? I have no tit. Capiche? And of course, no online marketplace would be complete without a set of human teeth. I don't know why you would need these. I don't know why you would ever need to buy these, but I got to imagine that they're worth more than the $5 we're selling them for. These could go for a lot more on the black market, so really when you think about it, it's more than just teeth, it's an investment. Maybe they'd be good for dentists, I don't know. I got to imagine there's a better, more reputable place for dentists to buy teeth to practice on than Wish.com, but maybe there's a kink in the supply chain and you gotta get them from Wish. So get your teeth, well they're not your teeth, they're someone else's teeth, that they can be your teeth for $5. Wish.com, we don't know either. From what I can understand, there's a lot of weird people that use Wish.com, but there's a decent amount of normal people that use it too. The selling point for the weird people is obviously that most stores don't carry the weird shit that the weird people want. But I think a big selling point for normal people is that Wish.com has insanely low prices. For example, this Dell laptop, which is apparently being sold on Wish.com for $1. $1. For a laptop. I don't know how exactly they get the prices so low, but that's like their big thing, is that they have the lowest prices, and the only catch is that you have to wait for like weeks or sometimes even months for them to ship your product. So that, I guess that has something to do with it. I don't really understand how that correlates with having low prices, but then again, I'm no economics major. Another catch, if I'm to believe most of the YouTube reviews of Wish products that I've seen, is that you also rarely get the exact thing that you ordered. Like, you'd order this $1 Dell laptop from Wish.com, and it would come, but it would be made out of cardboard or just like a picture of a Dell laptop. There's a few different categories on Wish.com that really seem to attract the weirdness. So those are the ones I want to tackle on this video. The first one is self-improvement products. Now, mind you, when I say self-improvement, I don't mean like spiritually or like mentally improving yourself. It's not like self-help book. I'm talking like 8-pack cream. 8-pack removes fat, renews skin, firms. You can see an 8-pack in 3 days. Oh my God. What is this cream doing to your body that no matter what you look like before, in 3 days, you'll see an 8-pack? Powerful abdominal muscle stronger cream, anti-cellulite fat burning, slimming gel effective belly tighten weight loss product. So you're telling me that this cream makes muscles stronger and burns fat at the same time, and at such a rapid rate that you'll have a 6-pack in 3 days? I've been trying to get a 6-pack for my whole goddamn life. I didn't know this cream existed. I mean, this is unbelievable. Look at this. After cleaning the abdomen, take the appropriate gel evenly on the abdomen and waist. So he just rubs it, he massages the abdomen. Step 3, this process. Skin feeling a slight fever. Okay, that's probably not good. This product gives your skin a fever? I hope this is worth it. 4, recommend with regular habits and a healthy diet in order to achieve better use of results. Wish you early farewell, bellies. Perfect abdominal muscle you can own. Okay, that picture just confused me more. Let's check out the product description for this 8-pack gel to figure out exactly how this works. Like, what is really going on here? Help to firm, condition, and lubricate belly skin. Do the people who make this product know that having an 8-pack doesn't have anything to do with your skin? It's like your muscle, and then you have to have low fat so you can see the muscle. It helps to firm, condition, and lubricate belly skin. So if you've got like a bit of a gut when you start, and you take this cream, you'll still have a gut after 3 days, but it'll be really firm. The skin will be hard. You'll knock on your gut and it'll be like, and it'll also be lubricated. It'll lubricate your belly skins. You'll have a gut, but it'll be hard and slippery, just how the ladies like it. The texture is light and easy to absorb, giving a healthy face and firm body lines. Healthy face? Are people rubbing this shit on their face? Imagine, like, no matter where you rub this on your body, it gives you a six-pack there. So, like, you rub it on your cheeks and all of a sudden your face is just absolutely jacked. And since you got it on your hands, now you've got 8 packs on your hands. Okay, next up we've got some beard oil. So this is supposedly for people who can't grow a beard. It'll help you get a little bit more facial hair. Beard, chest hair growth, essential oils, more dense, thicker hair growth. So they've got this picture of a guy with a big beard that was supposedly grown with this beard oil. They've got, look, this guy can't grow a beard and now he can because of this beard oil. And I was a little bit skeptical. I was like, I don't think a product really exists that can like help you that much with growing facial hair. But then I saw this picture where this guy must have accidentally got it all over his torso and now he's a werewolf. And look at how he looks at his stomach too, like he knows he fucked up. He's like, I shouldn't have put this much on here. What am I gonna do with all this hair? And if that's not bad enough, look at the picture next to it. Is a baby with a beard. And it says, keep out of the reach of children. Like this is a real warning that your baby's gonna grow a beard if you let them near this beard oil. I gotta be honest, this must be some good shit. Low-key, I kinda wanna try it. It is a weird marketing tactic though, to show this guy like obviously disappointed in all the hair he grew because they used it on the wrong areas. And then saying, keep out of reach of children and showing what happens if you use it on a child. I don't think I've ever seen a product show the negative side effects of that product to advertise itself. Like putting too much on your torso or giving it to a baby. Why would that make you want to buy it? It's like, hey, this could be really dangerous. Buy now. That would be like a Windex commercial showing a guy getting his stomach pumped because he drank it. Windex is super effective at cleaning. Whoa! In fact, we think it might even be too effective. Just look at how well it cleaned out this guy's inside. Yeah. This guy can't even find his house because he sprayed the whole thing down with Windex and now it's crystal clear. What a disaster! Okay, next category, gizmos and gadgets. So there's a bunch of electronics that you can buy on wish.com, and some are pretty innocuous. They're just like knockoff cell phones and stuff like that. But then there's also a worrisome side to this category, a creepy side. Like this 1080p HD mini Wi-Fi spy camera. The main picture on this product page features all the different modes and features of the product, a little picture of the camera so you can see how small it is, day and night mode, and a naked woman laying on a bed? Uh-oh. There's just a picture of a naked woman laying on a bed in this picture. I'm definitely gonna have to blur this. And I gotta wonder what this unsuspecting woman has to do with a spy camera. That can't be good. Okay, let's take a look at this picture. This is all about the suggested uses of the camera. So maybe we can get a good idea of exactly who this is for. Small children? Don't worry about the babysitter. Okay, that makes sense. You've got a nanny and you want to check up on your kid throughout the day, so you have a little spy camera. I personally would probably put like a more noticeable camera. That way the nanny knows they're being watched and then they're more likely to behave in the first place. But hey, if you want to get a tiny little camera the size of a pea and spy on your nanny, I guess that's okay, is it? Actually, I don't think it is. I'm gonna take that back. I just tell your nanny that there is a camera there, I feel like. Go out to work? Worry about property security. Okay, that's kind of weird because this one says don't worry about the babysitter and this one's saying worry about property security. Almost as if to say like, if you get this camera, you won't even have to worry about the nanny, bro, but you're still gonna have to worry about your house. This won't do shit for your house. Can't see at night? Fear of not being used? Is that what that says? I can't tell because this is kind of blurry. Fear of not being used. And also, what is this picture? Who fears not being used? The camera? Hey, just quick warning, when you get this camera, make sure that you use it, because if you don't, it's gonna get really scared and insecure that you don't like it, and then it's gonna stop working, and then it's gonna blow up and turn into a magical fire cross. So if you can't see at night, use this camera, because it has a big fear of not being used. For a long time? Inconvenient to carry heavy weight. Now, this one doesn't really seem to have anything to do with the camera, because it's a picture of a woman holding a baby. It kind of seems like it's saying, babies are inconvenient to hold for a long time, so try holding this tiny little camera instead. I mean, maybe it's saying to capture moments like this, like you don't want to carry around a big, normal-sized camera, so instead you're gonna want to carry around a tiny little camera, but I mean, come on, no one's buying this camera to like film their daughter's piano recital. Can you imagine someone in the crowd with like a little camera the size of a grain of sand? Like, you're doing great, sweetheart. I'm so glad I'm holding this camera. At least I think I am. I actually have no idea. I can't even see it. It's microscopic, but you're doing great. I'm so glad we're gonna have this memory forever. Envy others on the internet. And it's a picture of a cat. That's the last use. I seriously... Someone please tell me what this means, because I have no idea. Do you envy others on the internet? Well, look. Here's a cat. Is the cat wearing the camera? Do you envy others on the internet? Maybe you saw someone flexing their brand new mansion on Instagram. Well, introducing this tiny little camera. You can put it on a cat, and then you can see the world from a cat's point of view. And I don't know how that's gonna help with you being jealous about the mansion, but it should be pretty fun, right? To see what a cat sees. So that's all the uses for this camera. So which of those has anything to do with a naked woman lying on a bed? Still pretty confused about that one. They advertise a lot of other like kinda sketchy things, like this mini voice recorder for $19 that should be $100. A Mavic Pro, which is a drone that's made by DJI that I'm pretty sure is supposed to cost like $1,000. In fact, let's just Google it. DJI Mavic Pro. Okay, yeah, so this drone should cost $1,000, but on Wish.com, it's only $36, which is weird because I actually saved this link yesterday and it was $38 yesterday. So I don't know how they got the price down $2 more. 38 was pretty extreme already. I'm just so curious as to how they could possibly get the price that cheap. There's no way they're really sending you this drone, right? It must be like a knockoff. They advertised the like 2 weeks to ship thing as if that explains why the price would be so low, but I can't figure out why that would be. Like, I'm starting to think that the reason it takes 2 weeks to ship is because it's just one guy with a laptop running the entirety of Wish.com. And so when you order this $36 drone, he's like, oh shit, we got a new order. Oh, but I don't have any drones. That's right, because I'm just one guy with a laptop. So then he spends the next 2 weeks planning and executing a heist where he steals a drone from someone and then he mails you that drone. And the reason it costs $36 is because he bought some snacks on the way to the heist and they cost $36. Mini GPS Cheating Defender. So this is a very interesting product. It's apparently a GPS device specifically marketed towards people who think their significant other is cheating on them. And so they're gonna stick it on them to see where they go. I don't know where you stick it on someone where they won't notice. Like, are you gonna make them eat it? Because they'll notice if it's in their pocket or something. And then I guess you get the app on your phone and you can follow them around like a little sleuth. And then you go right to their mistress's house and you kick down the door and you're like, I followed you! I followed you! Why are you cheating on me? Is it because I'm weird? Oh, it's because I have really weird stalker tendencies and I buy weird like spy gadgets off Wish.com to track you down with? That makes sense. Actually, you know what? Carry on. I'm just gonna chill and watch. Or no, you want me to leave? Okay, I'll leave. I'll do that. I will leave. Right after I drop this tiny little camera. So I've looked into this product quite a bit and I've come to the conclusion that it's total bullshit, the entire product. Not only the way it's advertised, but like the fact that it doesn't even work how it's supposed to. So I felt like the only way I could do it justice is by making a little commercial for it. So that's what I did. The Mini GPS Cheating Defender. Defend against cheating by tracking your significant other's every move. Use it with your girlfriend to make sure she's not cheating on you. Use it with your child to make sure he's not lost or cheating on you. You never know when your kid's gonna find a new set of parents and cheat on you with them. Oh, this picture's got a bunch of different uses. Like you can put it in your purse in case it gets stolen, or your car in case it gets stolen, or an old man in case he gets stolen. I think that use might be my favorite. Putting it on an old man. You don't even have to know the guy. Haven't you ever wanted to know what an old man does? You can just walk down the street, stick this little GPS on any old guy. He won't know what it is, and he'll just go about the rest of his day, and you can just watch and just figure out what the old man does. I've always wondered, what do old people do? Do they do anything? I don't know. Has it ever been looked into? I'm not sure, but we can find out. You can put it on anything. You can put it on keys, purse, dog. See that dog there? That dog that looks like a pile of books? You can put it on that. You can put it on that little cutie. Good boy. Did you lose your car in a parking lot?
Yes.
No, you didn't, because you've got the GPS tracker. Ding, ding, ding. I am here. I am right here. One touch to find. The smart tracker can find your keys, remote control, pets, phones, and even your kids quickly and conveniently. The effective distance of the iTag is 75 feet in an open range without barrier. Wait. Huh? You can only use it if you're less than 75 feet away? So it's great for tracking down that cheating wife of yours, as long as she's doing it in the next room over. Wait, yeah, look, it only connects to your phone via Bluetooth. Low energy consumption, anti-lost alarm. So this, if I'm understanding this correctly, this is just like a little thing that when you press a button on your app, it sounds a little alarm, and it only works from like 75 feet away. I'm pretty sure these things are usually advertised for like if you lose your keys. It's not meant to find things that are actually far away. It doesn't have a GPS in it at all. These are like those square things, or tile things, is that what they're called? How would this help you find a child that got kidnapped? I just imagine someone standing around with their kid and some guy comes up and grabs him and runs out, gets in his car and drives off, and you're like, oh, I was prepared for this. Good thing I'll be able to follow him and know exactly where he goes. Okay, I didn't hear the beep, so I've narrowed down my child's location to anywhere more than 75 feet away. So he's gone forever. Yeah, so anyway, this product is just a lie. The whole thing's a lie, and thus concludes this. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that commercial. But now it's time for a real commercial, because it's time to talk about today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Guys, let me paint you a picture. Young guy, age 25, doesn't know how to cook much, doesn't like going to the grocery store, but also doesn't like eating out all the time because it's expensive and usually unhealthy. And so he ends up cooking the same 3 meals every day, and he's very bored. Now let me paint you a better picture. He's the same boy, and he still doesn't know how to cook, and he doesn't like going to the grocery store. But now, he's got HelloFresh. HelloFresh sends him 3 meals a week with all of the ingredients he needs and all the instructions on how to prepare the meals. He's eaten like he never ate before. Onion! And that's because HelloFresh's meals are delicious. There's a lot of variety. So all you have to do is sit down and cook, and it usually only takes like 20 to 30 minutes, and then you just get to enjoy your meals. It's the least amount of hassle you can have possible for home-cooked meals. They've got meal plans for everyone. They've got low-calorie versions, vegetarian versions, family versions. So no matter what lifestyle you live, HelloFresh should have something for you. Also, a big plus is that HelloFresh is a super sustainable option. The package that they ship your meals in every week is almost completely recyclable or recycled, which is a lot better than going to the grocery store and getting plastic bags, which yes, you can recycle, but you like have to bring them back to the grocery store, which sucks because it's like, I didn't even want to go to the grocery store in the first place, but now I gotta go back. They're so sustainable, in fact, that HelloFresh's carbon footprint is actually 25% lower than a grocery store meal. So if that sounds good to you, use my code 60TrulyGreg to get $60 off your first 3 weeks, including free shipping on your first box with purchase. Go to HelloFresh.com to redeem and for more details. Again, that's code 60TrulyGreg at HelloFresh.com. The link will be in the description. Thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video and for all the tasty food, and thank you to you guys for checking out HelloFresh. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed my review of Wish.com. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is what I call my subscriber. So if you want a cool name like Greg, all you gotta do is subscribe and click that bell, baby. All right, thank you to Marley Jones for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I forget to turn on the lights in this room. So I do the whole video in the dark and you can't see anything, but you still laugh because it's still gonna be funny. It's just you can't see me. Bye. What's up, Greg, and welcome back to another episode of A Grown Man Spends 20 Minutes Making Fun of a Movie for Kids. You may have noticed something a little bit different. There's a microphone in the frame. I got a new stand for my microphone, and apparently the only way I can get it like close enough to me is by having it slightly in frame. So I hope this isn't super distracting. This would be kind of a crazy way for like one of those faceless YouTubers to film videos.
What's up, guys?
So today we're going to be talking about Zapped. And after watching this movie, I'm starting to think that the writers of Disney Channel original movies are not capable of writing a movie that's not about a teenager trying to control the opposite sex and mold them and craft them to their liking. You got Pixel Perfect, a movie about creating like the perfect girl pop star. How to Build a Better Boy, pretty self-explanatory in the title on that one. And then you got this movie Zapped, which is about Zendaya discovering that her dog training app can actually train boys to obey It can train boys to obey her every command. It's not actually Zendaya. She's not playing herself. It's Zendaya's playing a character named Zoe. I think that's probably pretty clear, but I just wanted to clear that up. This movie is full of dark magic. I'm convinced of it. There's something deeply sinister going on in this movie. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna figure it out. Let's go ahead and watch it. The movie starts out with Zendaya's character Zoe giving a maid of honor speech at her mom's wedding. She's marrying this new guy, so her family is about to be merged with his family. So it's Zendaya and her mom, and then this man and his 3 sons. So it's like a family of women mixing with a family of men, which makes a lot of sense because as we know, women give birth to girls and men give birth to boys.
First off, I just want to say how happy I am that my mom has finally found love again. She is the most giving person I know.
Her speech starts off sweet, but then she immediately just starts like kind of complaining about having to live with 4 new guys because they're stinky.
4 guys and their mysterious odors that they always blame on the dog.
Yeah, she sort of takes the opportunity to complain and just make her mom, I guess, like feel bad for marrying a guy. It's the happiest day of her mother's life. And also this guy, her new stepdad, is the happiest day of his life. And her speech is like, I hate my new family, my new stinky family. And this wedding will certainly ruin my life. To make matters even worse, towards the end of her speech, the boys lose control of their pet dog, who is at their wedding for some reason. They lose control of the dog, and the dog goes crazy and knocks like a chocolate fondue fountain all over Zendaya. And at this moment, I couldn't help but remember that Zendaya's character in Euphoria is supposed to be the same age as Zendaya's character in this movie, and their lives are drastically different. Throughout this movie, you will find that the characters are like super weird. They're like caricatures of people that don't exist in real life. And to show how much it's gonna suck really living with the boys, the writers of this movie decided to have the next day start with Zendaya's new stepdad screaming in the hallways, getting everybody ready for school. But then when he sees Zendaya come out of her room, he like doesn't know how to talk to her.
Hey, boy, sport. I mean, hi, girl. Hi, girl.
It's like, dude, you're 50. Have you never talked to a girl before? The movie then establishes why each one of the new guys that she lives with is like gross in some way. One of her little brothers is really messy. The other one's always like cooking gross stuff. Which is like a weird character trait. I get the messy younger brother, but like the gross cooking younger brother, is that a thing? Is that something I'm supposed to be able to relate to? And then the oldest of the brothers is like always frantically running around. He's like always late for something. He's really scatterbrained.
My pants! Where are my pants? Where are my pants? Where are my pants?
Okay, excuse me, can we just establish a few ground rules here? You're not wearing pants. Please stay out of my personal space bubble.
Look, Zoe, I have morning basketball practice and then a players meeting and then a captain's meeting and then even more practicing.
Kind of weird to respond to a request about like not invading my personal space when you're not wearing pants by saying like, but Zoe, I've got basketball practice. Like he fully like bumps his butt on her while getting ready in his underwear, and she's like, can you not do that? And he's like, sorry, sometimes when you're busy you just gotta rub up on your stepsis in your underwear. What don't you get? I'm in many extracurricular clubs, okay? Along with moving into a new house with all these boys, she also starts attending her new school, which is the school that her brother goes to. And you know how in Disney movies there's always like the distinct cliques, like there's the popular crowd and then there's like the stoners, but they never say stoners in the Disney movie. They're just kind of like, these are like the kids who wear jean jackets. This movie has the most insane high school posses ever. You got the skateboard boys. Okay, that's pretty normal. The next group she sees are the shirtless workout boys. And then just the straight up stinky boys, where the only like defining characteristic is that they're dirty, flea-ridden, smelly boys. You can hear like flies flying around them. What clique is this supposed to be in high school? And then there's the popular group, one of whom is also pretty stinky himself, actually.
The Tripster? The Tripathon? It's me. I'm Trip.
Oh.
Sport bomb.
Oh.
The movie sort of writes this off as like, well, this is just something boys do, you know? New school, you gotta kind of accept what boys come with it, you know? Boys will be boys. No, that is actually not what boys do. That is something that just one very specific boy does.
It's me. I'm Trip.
And he needs to be stopped. I cannot remember a single moment in high school where a boy walked up to a girl, let alone like the new girl who's already like scared and doesn't know anyone and is like, hey, I'm gonna fart in your face now. Welcome to the school, smell my ass. But it's not all bad though. She does make a friend on her very first day. And in typical Disney Channel movie fashion, she is wearing a fedora. Every Disney Channel movie has to have a token fedora blazer wearing character.
But the boys here are cute, aren't they? All of them. I think we have the highest percentage of cute boys in the entire greater Westlake area.
Unlike Zoe though, she actually kind of likes the boys at the school. She's like, sure, they may have their flaws, but they're pretty cute.
Wow, you seem a little
Oh, boy crazy? Yeah, that's the official diagnosis.
Hold up. This girl has a picture of a boy that goes to her school in her locker. Is that a thing? I remember in like middle school, girls would have pictures of like celebrity boys in their locker. Imagine seeing a picture of you in somebody else's locker. I'd feel like I was being hunted. It's weird to have his picture in your locker. It's even weirder in the movie when we find out that she also actually has pictures of him printed out on her pillows in her bed. Nope. That's scary. Imagine if they start dating, she's like FaceTiming him in bed, and she like accidentally tilts the camera a little bit to the side, and he just sees his own face next to her.
Wait, what was that? Is that me?
Of course, Zoe does have a love interest in this movie, and he is introduced early on. It's this guy. Every boy in the movie is depicted in a negative light except this guy, because this guy, he's not like other guys.
Mr. Kale, pay attention. There will be a quiz.
On the praying mantis? Sphodromantis viridis, carnivorous member of the phylum Arthropoda, class Insecta.
Wow, he really is different than all the other guys. He knows about praying mantises. Most guys around this school don't know shit about bugs. Yeah, the movie really seems to depict this guy as like the way that guys should be. Guys shouldn't be stinky and messy, okay? Guys should wear beanie and sunglasses and know shit about bugs and be 35. I know I talk about this in like every Disney Channel original movie video that I make, but this guy literally looks like he's 30. Maybe he was held back for being too cool or not not being stinky enough. That seems to be a requirement at the school. He went on stage to accept his diploma, and they shook his hand and they were like, wait a minute, why isn't your hand sticky? Actually, there's no flies flying around you. Get out of here, dude. Back to freshman year.
No wonder you do the silent lone wolf sunglass rebel thing.
Oh, it's pancake mishap this morning.
No, I'm not looking at that.
Okay, well then what are you looking at?
I'm looking at you.
Creepy. Stops in the middle of the hallway just to stare her down.
I think I've got you figured out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know, man. This just comes off as creepy to me. I guess this is supposed to be romantic, but it's not really romantic to me. Just scary.
I can see inside you.
Another one of the plot lines in this movie is that Zoe wants to join the dance team, but the girl who runs the dance team is like the popular mean girl. She doesn't want Zoe on the dance team because she's too good at dancing and it's gonna make her look bad or something. Anyway, by now you're probably wondering, when the frick does this app thing happen, right? When the frick does Zoe discover that the dog training app works on boys? Well, at first, it doesn't. Zoe's just trying to train the family dog because it's all just like the rest of the boys in the house. It's stinky. Gross. And it like destroys her room and shit. Breaks this thing that her dad gave to her. She downloads this app called Listen and Obey, which is kind of an ominous sounding app.
Sit. Shake.
Right away, this app is already clearly cursed with dark magic, right? And the dog can even tell too, because you know what the dog does the second he realizes what's going on? He grabs her phone and runs off with it and tries to destroy it, presumably to break the curse. And then what happens next is honestly the most confusing part of the movie, okay? So the dog drops the phone in the bath. Her brother gets it out and tries to swing it around to get the water out of it. It flies out the window, swings around a satellite dish, slides down a solar panel, and lands in dog food. And from here on out, that app is now able to control boys. Any man or boy this app can control against their will.
Sit.
And at first, while watching this movie, I didn't even think it was that weird. I didn't even give it a second thought. I was just like, okay, yeah, so something magical happened and now it can control boys. That makes sense. But like, what? What happened to the phone? I don't understand how solar panels and satellite dish changes the app from dog-based to man-based. Like, you'd think at the very least something having to do with like men would happen to the phone. Like the phone lands in like a bucket of buffalo wings or like flies through a football field. I'm just curious to know if that fucked up other apps on the phone or if it's just the dog training app. Now, whenever a boy likes one of my tweets, he goes into a coma for 3 years. And don't even get me started on the weather app, because every time I check that, boys start falling from the sky. Anyway, let's just say now that she's got the ability to control boys, she has a little bit of fun.
Boys are acting weird.
Dude, he farted twice in midair in such rapid succession. They added in 2 fart sound effects. Kind of impressive. I'm trying to imagine how she's gonna use the app to get herself out of this one. Stop farting. Take it back. Take the fart back. Suck it back up into your ass. Oh, how am I doing this? But no, she just uses the app to utterly humiliate him in front of his friends.
Go to the bathroom.
Oh, wait, no! No, not here.
I'm still confused about some of these cliques, by the way. Like, what are these nerdy kids supposed to be? Look at this kid in the green sweater, how he acts when nobody high-fives him. What is that acting?
I guess your dog app doesn't work on girls. Maybe because girls aren't dog-like enough. They're too catty.
Ah, that's funny. Girls are catty. What the fuck does that mean? Boys are dog-like? What the hell? I mean, I guess in this universe they kind of are. They're like flea-ridden, mangy boys.
Why do we smell like we smell?
So pretty much like the majority of this movie is just Zoe using the app to like get what she wants and make all the boys at the school act exactly how she wants them to. She turns the skater boys into gentlemen. She goes up to the nerdy gamer kids and tells them to like go do yoga instead of playing video games.
Let's go do some yoga.
And her brothers, dude, don't even get me started on what she does to her poor brothers. I'm taking the brothers' side, all right? They did nothing wrong. Her poor brothers were just living their lives until Zoe moved in and tries to fix them.
Be clean. Holy moly, it's filthy in here.
Her messy brother, she tells to be more clean, which turns him into this like hyper-hygienic husk of his former self.
I need a sponge and soap and paper towels and a power washer.
For the rest of the movie, he's literally he's scrubbing everything frantically in a panic. Anytime there's a mess, he's like, I gotta clean it up. She tells the gross cooking boy to cook less gross stuff.
Start making less gross food.
So he's like cooking 5-star meals for the rest of the movie. And then the oldest brother, she tells him to be more focused.
Be focused.
Lampshade.
The boy is just like focused on inanimate objects for the rest of the movie. He's just like staring at a lamp or at the basketball net. She turns her own family into like mindless zombies and she's like, this is better. This is nice. It's creepy, dude. It's eerie, this movie. In all honesty, dude, this show walked so that WandaVision could run. This is basically WandaVision. In fact, since they're both owned by Disney, I wouldn't be surprised if this was in the same universe. This is like a prequel to WandaVision. This is where she gets the idea. It's kind of funny how low the stakes are considering the power that she holds. She could like take over Wall Street. She could get rich. She could make anybody do what she wants. Any man. She could fix every war. Create world peace. In fact, I think her friend says that at one point in the movie. She's like, we could end every war with this. And Zoe's just like, yeah, we could, but I simply will not. I think it's more important that my brother stares at a lamp for the rest of his life. That's kind of the shit I'm on.
Things aren't nearly as terrible as they were. Then again, I'm talking to a dog, so I might just be losing my mind.
Hey, smartphone.
In this scene, there's a little bit more development with the love interest. Zoe runs into him reading alone in the park.
So what are you reading? Oh, no, let me guess. The Cool Guy's Guide to Wearing Sunglasses Inside.
It's close. To Kill a Mockingbird.
I feel like when he holds up that book, we're supposed to be like, wow, he really is not like other guys. Except that, like, that is required reading in most high schools, so he actually is like other guys. He's like every other guy. To Kill a Mockingbird's sort of my favorite book. My second favorite is The Great Gatsby. Third favorite is Geometry 101. I just love to read, what can I say? Eventually things start to get a little crazy at school, and Zoe realizes that she probably shouldn't be controlling people like this anymore. People are getting into fights and stuff because the new cliques at school are just like not meshing well. So Zoe's like, all right, I'll just make them stop. And she tells the app to stop. And then of course, everybody just stands still and freezes. And so she's like, oh no, I can't reverse the commands. If I tell them to stop, they're just gonna literally stop. And so then like many more days go by and she's just like, well, I guess I can never reverse the thing. And it's like, well, what if you just said, hey, ignore all the commands I gave you, instead of just saying stop and being like, oh, it didn't work. The movie continues to get even more dark to like a startling point. There's a creepy ass scene where the whole JV dance team wants to resign because they don't like dancing anymore. And Zoe's like, how about I use the app to make you dance instead? And so there's just a scene of them all like sadly dancing because their hearts aren't in it, but they are being like physically forced to dance. And the movie even goes so far as to make Zoe force the love interest to kiss her with the app.
Kiss me.
She just forced a guy to kiss her. Disney, what are we doing here, dude? What's going on? We need to have a talk with the writers of these movies. Anyway, Zoe feels bad after this, and she gets all stressed because there is a college scout coming to the basketball game. But Zoe's brother obviously isn't playing very well because the only thing he can do is like stare at an object for hours at a time.
Welcome to a new season of Husky Basketball.
The Huskies have been struggling with practice, and there's a college scout in the stands. So tonight's game could be a nail-biter.
I like that the scout is writing stuff before the game even starts. What do you think he's writing? Ball round, court shiny, boys stinky. Just as the beginning of the movie made no sense, the ending also makes no sense. The phone falls into the wrong hands. The popular girl figures out that Zoe is using it to control people. I don't know how she figures it out. She just like sees Zoe holding it during dance practice and she's like, she's holding her phone while dancing? She must be using mind control. I gotta get that phone. Anyway, she steals the phone. At the basketball game, she just like starts making everybody obey her every command.
Bow down to me.
In order to get the phone back, Zoe's like, how about I just do whatever you want?
I'll do anything you want. Just say the command.
Pant.
And then this happens.
Roll over.
How did you?
I'm your brother. We stick together.
Sorry, what? He just broke the curse. Like the spell that everyone is under. He just like got up and he's like, I'll do it with you. I'm your brother. Don't worry about it. It's like, I'm sorry, is that's what breaks the curse? Being a brother? Being her brother? And then eventually like her whole family is able to resist the app and get on the ground with her and start doing it. And it embarrasses the popular girl. And they, like the only explanation for it is this.
Why isn't this working?
Because everyone knows you can never make a dog turn against its own pack.
The rules to this movie, the lore does not make sense. I guess that's just how Disney Channel movies go. In the end, everyone sort of learns that like, hey, girls have things that girls do that are weird to boys, and boys do things that are weird to girls. And that's just how we need to leave it. Which in some sense I would agree with. Not in this movie though. The boys are disgusting in this movie. They need to change something about themselves. I think that there could be some middle ground between her mind controlling them and them just being utterly repulsive. Anyway, the moral of the story is like Zoe realizes that she is not God and should not have unilateral control over everyone's lives, and they all live happily ever after. Well guys, we may never be able to control boys using our smartphones, but you know what we can control? Our money. Thanks to today's sponsor, Current. Do a flip. Do a backflip. Sit. Speak.
I love you, Father.
Good boy. That's right, guys. Today's video has been sponsored by Current. Current is the future of mobile banking. You guys have heard me talk about how awesome Current is before, how flexible they are, how transparent they are with things like no hidden fees. But today, I've got something new to talk about, and that's interest. Because Current just launched a new feature called Interest where you can earn 4% APY on your money. That's 4% for your money literally just sitting there. That's right, you don't gotta be throwing money at the stock market or buying NFTs and investing in cryptocurrency to get some return on your money. With Current's interest feature, you literally just get 4% for your money just sitting there. And as if that's not already enough reason to start using Current, I am once again going to be giving away $5,000 with Current's help. So go ahead, download Current, make an account, use the code DANNYINTEREST for a chance to win, and so you don't miss out on that 4%. Signing up for Current is totally free to do. You can do it right now. So honestly, there's really no reason not to. All right, well, thank you to Current for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out Current. They've been a long-time sponsor of the channel. They've helped me do some amazing things, so make sure you check them out, and goodbye. Bye.